Hey, hello everyone. Good morning. Apologies for all the delay. It took a while, but we are here. Welcome to what is now session number 5 of Age of Arcana. So glad you could join us this early on a Saturday morning, whoever's there. I'm Simon. I'll be DMing today's game. Which is for those who don't know, a sort of hex scrawl Westmarch style 5th edition D&D campaign in our homebrew setting of Age of Arcana. Let's just go around the table and introduce ourselves and make sure that the cat doesn't drop all of my coffee over my keyboard. Kitten. So let's just start with the person to my left. Jan, who are you and who are you playing today?
Who am I? Well, I'm gonna play a troglodyte. Well, our variant of troglodyte. You'll see what it is.
And what's your character's name?
His name is Kalech.
Cool. Jeff?
So, I'm gonna play Zenban, and I'm a human rogue. So, let's have fun today.
Right, next, our recurring barbarian, Quentin.
I am playing Gurp the Kobold Barbarian, who no longer has backpack, food, or money.
Or dragon chest set.
Or my dragon chest set, yes.
Oh.
It's been rough.
And next up we have Pascal. Pascal, we cannot see or hear you apparently.
Is a man of shadow.
He's also playing a rogue IRL.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, by the way, Kalech is a rogue. Forgot to mention.
Pascal?
I think you have some problem with this mic.
Alright, well, we'll move on to our... Pascal? Newcomer, then. Whoa, and then all the screens are fucked up. There we go.
I think you have some problem with this mic.
Alright, well, we'll move on to our... Pascal? Alright, so, our newcomer. Hobbit, why don't you introduce yourself?
What's up, interwebs? I'm Wily Hobbit, and this is my first go-round in this setting with this campaign, and I'm playing Zegis Risala, a Minotaur Animancer. And I think I know about 5% more about that than everybody else does, so this should be pretty exciting, but I'm really jazzed to be playing this morning. So here we go.
Alright. So... Before we begin, who would like to recap what happened last game?
Can you hear me now?
Barely.
I mean, I was watching last game, the VOD. At the start of the episode, there's a lot of hate towards Gurp. I remember that much. And then I think they went south, or no, they went to the strawberry fields.
Yeah.
They fought some stuff there, and then they went south and did something down there.
Yeah, they went to the strawberry field. And then they kept going north, actually. Well, to a point. And they found... what is it that you guys found again? I'm not on the right map. Well, if some of you... Oh, yeah. Yeah, they basically found the strawberry patch, and then they came back home. They found the yank eggs and a ruined farmhouse next to, or close to the... close to the trading post. And that's where we left off, actually, with some of the other characters. And this is why the cast is different. Well, the characters, anyway, are different today. Sorry, still trying to get my stuff fixed. Alright. Sorry, I need to get my notes.
I need to go down there and claim Castle Gurp.
Well, Castle Gurp was way up north, or the future site of that, or your.
I was in that the bandit camp in the south. Just go live there.
Well, you could. I mean, there's always ways to create new settlements. By the way, before the game starts today, I just want to say it's been a week since last game. And because of that, there's been a small influx of new settlers that came to the trading post. And so you have, this week as the game starts, a few new faces, among them Kalech, Marius, Zigis, but also a few new, just let's call them peasants for now, but a few new NPCs who are trying to strike it, to make it in the Wildlands. Well, so without further ado, we'll start as we always start. Most of you wake up in the Starving Bull Inn. You make your way down to the common room, except for Gurp, who wakes up in his turtle shell, which I should actually change the view here. There we go. Starving Bull. Everybody's here. For those who don't have a mini, well, yeah, for pretty much all of you, we'll do that if we get into a big encounter or something. But that being said, One-Eyed Max, the Minotaur Tavern Keeper, is there as usual. You'll notice that I've added your petrified direwolf as a statue.
Oh, yes.
And so One-Eyed Max is there, serving patrons, since he has patrons to serve this morning. And as the camera goes around the common area of the tavern, let's just ask our new players to describe what we see. What does your character look like?
So I can go. I'm large, Minotaur-like, about 7'8". I go about 260. Green eyes, leathery-ish kind of skin. The hide, if you're familiar with dairy cattle at all, think about brown Swiss. It's sort of a creamy mocha. It's not one solid, just white or black, kind of darker in places, maybe a little splotchy. Wide horns, and they kind of get, as they go out to the tips, they kind of get redder, a little bit red tinge to them, like a rusty red. Dark brown hair color on my head. I'm in leathers, and I have a shield. You'll see a light crossbow, and I carry a large maul, sort of a hammer, with a backpack for supplies and things. So that's what you'll see with Zegis.
All right. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Right.
So you see someone in the other side of the inn, alone at his table with dark clothes, but you can see some of his face. He looks like a Saurian, but he has white scales, and you can see a hint of red eyes peeking through his hood. Doesn't have much more defining features because he's all clothed in black, but you see him with two short swords on his side.
All right, and Marius?
Can you hear me
Almost no. We could hear you super well earlier.
Yeah, unless until a few seconds ago. Try to make some change. No.
No,
I
it's
think it reverted to the camera again, or the sound. So.
all right. Well, if yeah,
Oh, sorry. Basically, it's Marius is wearing.
oh, you might have to talk a lot louder. We can't hear you anymore at all. All right, we'll go back to Marius later. Just wave at me when you think that the sound is good. This is a weird morning, everyone. So, Zigis, Kalech, and Marius are eating in this not shoddy, but not necessarily well-kept establishment, which is one of the two standing buildings in this trading post. With the influx of new settlers, of course, a lot of people have been pitching up tents here and there to just to serve as temporary habitats while they try to build something more permanent. There's also a destroyed stable that's just been lying there in ruins for the longest time. You also notice a dwarf hard at work on an anvil trying to mold plates of Enkeg Chidden or chitin to try to mold them into an armor. And nearby there's a general store which is almost always open. And Zanben and Gurp, you make your way to the inn this morning to notice that most of the other familiar faces that you're used to seeing have already left because, once again, you guys woke up late. There are 3 figures that seem to be ready for adventures. They're sitting here and there at various tables in the common room.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm super hungry. It's really rough to find food these days.
Oh, now you want food, don't you?
Yeah. Hi, Max. It's been fun. And I shrink down a little bit.
He brings you a plate of whatever he's been cooking for breakfast, which for the past week has been involving a lot of strawberries. It's like strawberry everything. And he's like, now you owe me 2 silver.
Okay. Hopefully we find some.
Just don't rack up a tab too high.
Don't worry, kobolds always pay their debts.
So let me just write that tab down.
Yeah, I made a note of it too. I don't know if Gurp will remember, but I'll remember as a player.
Sure. And for the 3 new characters, who do they see walking through the door and talking to Max?
So Gurp, let me get my bio up. He's a green-scaled kobold barbarian. All he has on him is a battle axe, a shield, and 2 javelins. He looks pretty bedraggled. It looks like he's been through some hard times recently, more so than a kobold should look, besides, being covered in dirt and mud and smelling not that great. And he has a scar across his snout. Yeah, that's Gurp.
On my side, you see a basic human with no hair but with a big bird. And on my side, we have my 2 short sword and my dagger ready for some action if we need in this cab.
So, the job board... Oh, Marius? Hello?
Still broken.
Oh, man.
I think Marius...
Poor guy.
Oh, no, you're muted on Zoom. You're... Okay, try to talk
Okay.
again.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
Yes.
I had to make a lot of switch. To make this work. There's a weird. Basically, my computer thinks this is my headset. Here.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah. Okay. So Marius has been eating quietly in his corner, and at some point he's just going to set a big. Okay, Max. I'm sorry. Those are rotten eggs. It's only smelling rotten eggs now. Basically, he's wearing a full army uniform from Atmore. Way too much tears in them. In the holes, you can see a glittering of mail armor under. He has a rapier on his side, a belt with daggers, and a medium shield with the symbol of Atmore straight on it, carved into the wood.
So to those who don't know, the Republics of Atmore are it's the country that is west of the Wildlands, so the nearest, and it's a very militaristic society, founded on the remnants of the old Velish Empire. From, I should say, disgruntled soldiers from the Velish Empire, soldiers who, centuries ago tried to settle the Wildlands. To that remark, by the way, Max says, well, if you were to bring me back fresh food, I wouldn't have to serve a month's old batch of eggs or... Well, the only thing I have good right now are strawberries.
But I didn't give me strawberries then.
You didn't ask for it.
I didn't ask for rotten eggs either. I just threw a few gold coins. Give me some damn strawberries.
Oh, gold coins. How much do you throw?
Like 5.
Oh, that's... That's very nice of you. And he gives you a mug filled with wild strawberries.
Thanks.
He's like, oh. So. And he looks at all 5 of you. 4 of you. What are you all up to today? More moping around, I guess?
Well, I mean, quite honestly, that's been my plan for quite some time. If anyone here would like to go out today, I'd like to join your party. Apparently, I need to pay someone back some silver.
Probably find you clothes.
Those are super overrated.
He just...
I'd love to get out and see the countryside a bit. Been languishing around this tavern trading post for far too long. The Minotaur stands up and walks over to the little kobold. Hi, Gurp, you say, eh? Zegis Rasala here. Pleased to meet you.
I reach out my small, tiny hand in comparison to yours. Yeah, so that's what it's like. It's like...
Well met, Master Kobold.
Thank you, giant cowman.
Max takes offense at that. He's like, hey! Who you calling cowman?
Minotaur. With horns.
Yeah, for the Hobbit, since you weren't there before, One-Eyed Max is a one-eyed Minotaur.
Ah, that's right. I watched one of the sessions. I think
Oh, okay.
it was last Saturday, maybe?
Probably. So, the job board hasn't been updated yet. Most of the sheets that were there have already been torn away by either you guys, Zan or Gurp, or some of the other characters that were there before you.
Mm-hmm.
There's still much exploring left to do. And as you head out of the inn this morning, you can hear the buzz around the trading post is a lot of people are trying to find, or they're actually questioning whether they should stay here and improve upon the trading post and everything, or try to strike out into the wilds and establish a settlement elsewhere. And this is what a few ill-equipped group of wannabe adventurers start doing this morning. you are left to your devices. And let me bring you. Yep.
There's definitely like some humans up north who can see in the dark, apparently, and they throw like 19 darts, especially when you're in the river swimming away.
That doesn't sound like a good time to me.
That's about all I got. Oh, and there's this giant dragon chest statue that won't play you because he's not very good.
That's strange.
Interesting.
So you want to deal with those human-ish guys?
Well, I mean, we totally could, but they snuck up on us in the night, and we all almost died. They were super overpowered.
That's one way to
I
put it.
look straight at the camera as it hits my face.
What made them so difficult to deal with?
Probably the cat size of the kobold.
Well, we had.
Did he have dogs? He had dogs, right?
No, I don't think they had any dogs. We had a girl with snakes in her hair. She was on watch, and she wasn't watching very well. And they literally got within like 2 inches of us and stabbed us all. And then somebody made a big fog cloud, and then I ran to the river and jumped in and swam back here.
Okay. So basically, that's all the women folk as usual, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We can take care of those guys, I guess.
The approximate place is like way up here.
How many of them were there?
I think there was like 6 or 8 of them that attacked us. I think we killed a couple, but they took all my stuff.
Well, perhaps we should go back and retrieve your belongings.
I won't force anybody to come, but I might appreciate it.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
I'd be more than happy to join you.
There's also goblins at some point somewhere, like across the river. Maybe somewhere in there. Oh, we found a crude map some time ago. I didn't really tell anybody about it or mark it on the map because I wanted to keep it a secret.
Were you, Quentin? Were you the one who kept the crude map with him?
I did not keep the crude map. I think it was
that was me.
Sir Laugh-A-Lot. I think he had the crude map. But I knew it was somewhere over here when, it was like a big X with like a smiley face or something on it.
Yeah, it was a curved arrow pointing to an X.
But the crude map was stolen with the rest of the gear.
Yeah. But you still have like the knowledge that it should probably be west of the bridge.
Yeah, I know it exists somewhere over there. But that's
about all I got as far as knowing where stuff is.
Yeah.
So we could kill goblins or humans who can see in the dark.
Killing goblins is always nice, so we can do this. It seems really close from here, so they might be dangerous. We'll deal with those first. Then we go up north and deal with those human bandits.
It's not like there's anything to do in this shithole, so might as well go with you.
Keep it down, Max will hear you.
I heard that. No more strawberries for you, mister.
Hey!
No,
That wasn't me.
not you, the other mister.
Oh, nice. Wait, we had 3 strawberries and I had to pick. This is garbage. I just leave.
Yeah, so I mean, if we're all in agreement, I mean, I guess we can go for the goblins. Like I think if I remember, there's somewhere around there, like CCC5. But yeah, we didn't really have an accurate map. It was like, there's somewhere in the mountains here.
Let's go kill some goblin.
Let's go do it.
All right, you guys, let me just go through the exploration rules real quick. So you have your caravan that you can move hex by hex, depending on the pace, fast, normal, slow. The chances that you are ambushed, the chances that you see anything, will vary. The DC increases the faster you go, but the faster you go, the more hexes you can cross before having to take a long rest because the day is over. Remember, every time you take a long rest, you have to mark off 1 ration from your inventory. Everybody should have ration. And Zitchis, you can also add to your items something called camping supplies. And you've got 5 of them.
Okay.
Basically, it's an alternate rule that I want to play with during the game, but in order to take a long rest, you have to have rations with you. And in order to take a short rest, you have to have supplies with you. So your number of short rests and long rests are sort of limited by whatever supplies you're carrying with you.
Very good.
You guys can share that among yourselves if somebody has more than anybody else. I'll remind you that you can always forage for food and water. Depending where you are, it might be easier. And that, as always, Max will take any extra food you have in exchange for payment. So,
how many rations do we start out with usually? What do you suggest?
Explorer's pack has 10.
Yeah, on your starting equipment, which...
Oh, I got it. Yeah, I got Explorer's pack and a Monster Hunter pack.
My pack has 5.
Yeah.
Oh, you got both.
Look at me.
Let me just check that real quick.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to dump one of those.
I think the Explorer's pack has 10.
Yeah, Explorer's pack has 10.
And the Monster Hunter has... Monster Hunter's pack. I don't remember if it has anything. Yeah, it doesn't have any rations in there. It's got a chest, a crowbar, a hammer, 3 wooden stakes, a holy symbol, a flask of holy water, a set of manacles, a steel mirror, flask of oil, tinderbox, 3 torches. Let me post that in chat. There you go. That's what's in it. But unfortunately, no rations in there because apparently monster hunters tend to...
Don't eat.
To eat a monster.
We don't eat, or eat the monster, yeah.
That or they spend all of their hard-earned money in inns and such. So, where is the caravan going?
FFF8.
Yeah.
And then probably to the EEE7. I think there's like a bad bridge there, if I remember right.
Yeah, a goblin-built bridge that you guys cleared out.
Yeah.
All right, so which pace are you moving at?
At normal pace, can I forage for food? Because I don't have any.
You're gonna take the time to forage this time? All right, sure. So you guys will take the how long is that normal pace? So it's 2 hours to reach the outskirt of the forest.
Okay.
And then once you enter the woods, you can start foraging for food, which everybody can forage if you want to. It's a wisdom survival check.
Yeah, I'm super good at these. Let me tell you what.
Gurp, was that a 1?
That was a 1.
That's a 1. Gurp is way too hungry and way too thirsty to actually focus on trying to find food. And you just end up nibbling on, like, bark.
Perfect.
Marius got it. Wiley has it. And Zan doesn't. So for Zigis and Marius, can you guys both roll 1d6 plus your wisdom modifier?
Oops.
Well, just add on your wisdom modifier.
That's 4.
Let's say
4 for Marius. Kalech gets it too.
Can you guys believe there's no food around here?
no.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that.
So, Zigis, can you roll a d6? And Kalech, can you roll a d6? Plus your wisdom modifiers, always.
I have no wisdom modifier, so that's a 1.
All right. You still find the equivalent of 1 ration's worth of food.
Very good.
Kalech has 7, so I think Kalech bagged a deer or something.
Nice.
And Marius found 2.
Show off.
We need to steal his food.
Yes, we totally do.
I'll give some scraps the kobold. Sorry.
It's
Nice.
it's very kind of you.
All right. So that
Um,
was the first leg of your journey. It's been about 3 hours since you left the trading post, and you remember, for those that already explored the woods before, north of the river is the territory of what was called the Guardian of the Woods.
mhm.
I think Gurp remembers the sharp thorns that
Guy
creep out of nowhere. The
Guy
further north you
sucked.
go. Yeah.
Guy was horrible. You couldn't talk to him. He apparently didn't like fire a lot. But yeah, that's really all we got.
So there's like some like sharp bushes. Like if we keep going north, it's not very friendly. It like moves around and follows you for a while. You can like burn it, I suppose. I don't have any torches.
They've got plenty of torches if we need them.
Yeah, but to burn a large patch like that, you'll need oil.
Mm. But if we go northwest, there's like the Bad Goblin Bridge, and that leads us pretty close to the mountains where I think they might be.
Perhaps that'd be our best way then.
So yeah, Simon, we make our way to the Bad Goblin Bridge.
All right. Give me a quick moment. So you make your way to the bridge. This takes you about 3 hours. Was it 3 at a normal pace? Yep, 3 more hours. It's been 5 hours since you left the inn. And you finally reach the Goblin Bridge. It hasn't been reclaimed by its previous owners, since you guys liberated it from the 4 goblins and the one big, burly, hairy creature that was there. It still stands there. It's solid enough for you to cross if you wanted to, but it does allow for just about one person at a time to go through it. The river here is not too deep. A small creature would be completely submerged, but a medium-sized creature would probably have water up to their chest. The current is fast, but not deadly fast.
I cross the bridge.
I will draw my light crossbow to provide cover.
All right.
And I'll
I nonchalantly stride across, high kneeing it.
As you cross through the bridge,
Oh, crap.
nothing happens. You just cross the bridge.
It was the confidence, guys. That's what it was.
yeah.
It's all about the attitude.
That was too easy.
I'll stay back and provide cover while you cross, and then I'll bring up there here.
All right. Everybody crosses the bridge. And that leaves you, Sigis.
All right, I'll make my way across.
Cool. Everybody crosses. Nothing particular happened. It doesn't seem like the goblins, whoever they were, are very much inclined to take the bridge back.
Okay.
You haven't even seen, like, you've seen tracks, very old tracks in the mud around the river, but these are all human-ish tracks, which was the party from last week. From that
yeah.
point on, though, do you want to head out into the hills or keep to the forest for a while?
I think we go into the hills.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea to go to the hill right now.
All right. You make your way to the hills.
Griffins.
Huh?
I said griffins.
No, actually, for now, nothing. The sun is quickly setting. You guys make camp in the hills. And as usual, as what you heard when you went into the southern hills, you can hear the baying of wolves, the barking of coyotes in the night, but aside from that, who keeps watch?
Yeah,
I'd be happy
take it
to-
first.
Go ahead then.
Yeah.
I'll follow you.
All right, so Zan has first watch. Zigis second.
I'll take
Yep.
third.
Better to keep them in twos.
Is that right?
I'm actually pretty good at nighttime because I can see in the darkness. So
Okay.
I mean I might be able to take a watch by myself, I suppose.
I'll go last with whoever.
All right. So, ooh, the whole night, nothing happens. Everything is quiet. Everything. Oh, thank you, Julian, for subscribing.
Nice.
You're like one of my first subscribers. Yay! The emotes will come at some point. Which Quentin keeps reminding me of. So, the sun rises the next morning. Everything is quiet. I'm gonna ask all of you, or actually, I'm gonna ask what you guys' passive perception is.
Mine is 10.
Mine is 14.
It's 15.
14.
My imaginary pass perception is a natural 20. My actual one's 12.
All right.
So you can pick whichever one you want.
I'll write 12 for now, and we'll see. And Zan?
15.
15. All right. So
Oh,
as
good for you.
as you wake up this morning,
Oh, we have a perceptive party for once.
yeah, Zanben, Kalech, and Marius, you notice that there are tracks around your camp. Not close by, but about, like, you basically you break camp in the morning, you start walking, and after about 10 minutes, you notice tracks. Big paws. They look like
Bear
maybe
paws?
dogs or wolves.
Oh.
They're canine anyway, but they're deep.
Do you want to go on the goblins, or you want to take care of this like wolf-ish creature?
I mean goblins tend to have like stuff, right?
I feel like if the wolves aren't bothering us, we might do best to leave them alone. But
I'm
take
not here for wolves.
extra precaution on our watches at night.
Although like a wolf blanket would be kind of cool.
Yeah, to go over the wolf statue, right?
I can't really sleep with a wolf statue.
I'm guessing before this trip is over, we'll have our opportunity to get your wolf blanket there, Kobold.
That'd be like super cool. I used to have a cloak, but it was stolen.
As with everything else.
I look sadly where my horn used to be.
Oh no!
Oh,
Twas these goblins who stole your things, yeah?
No, it was the superhumans who were super way up north.
I see.
We'll get them back one day.
Indeed we will.
So I mean, I guess are we worried about the tracks at all? Are we just they're wolves and we're just gonna leave them be?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do we want to move to, guys? Do you want to go like CC5, DD4?
Either CC5 or
CC5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just-
Normal pace.
Yeah, number place.
I think that's fine.
Normal pace to CC5, Simon.
Alright, it takes about 2.5 hours for you guys to keep moving through the hills. You've noticed here and there the remains of various animals, and often enough there were circle of crows or vultures high above head. The animals that you've seen, the carcasses, if you want to try to identify anything about them, you can roll nature or survival. But
Okay.
otherwise, this is just about the only thing that is out of the ordinary here.
Yeah, Gurp will try, even though he's terrible at it. I'll do a survival since I have a 0 in it.
They
Don't
were
know.
eaten.
Guys, these animals are super dead.
I'll give it a. So.
If I smell with my nose, is it rotten, or can I still like try to eat some of it?
Some of it could be considered like roadkill that's fresh enough for you to eat.
I eat it raw. I start munching on the animal.
It's Kalech, it doesn't trigger anything in the primal part of your brain, but it does. There might be a tinge of jealousy at the sight of a kobold just munching down on fresh, well, almost
Kill.
fresh kill. Yeah.
I find it strange, but do they look like delicious or?
No, it actually looks like it's been left there for a good couple of hours, at least, if not more.
I won't touch that.
Marius, approaching the various carcasses, you notice that while they have been eaten by an animal or something, the blow that killed them was not made by an animal.
Oh.
Most of these critters have a like pinhole hole somewhere, either in the neck or the head.
Like Morning Star or something?
No, from probably like a small bolt or a sling stone.
I'll stay on the ready and look around while the kobold gets his meal.
Well, you see these various animals, they're like over the course of 6 miles, you find like a handful of them. You're probably on a hunting path or something. That's what you can gather from your check.
At least we can follow the track. It will lead us somewhere.
Maybe. The track goes northwest.
I'll look around. Do I see anything else?
You can make a perception check. Nothing. The crows
Yeah, I
overhead.
think I'm gonna do the same thing. All right.
Crows overhead.
We see everything.
It's
It appears we're in the hills, boys. Someone's been doing a bit of hunting.
You best start believing in goblin stories. You're in one.
Yeah, but that's so much waste. All these bodies and no one took the meat.
Well, no, they've been partially eaten by other animals.
But not killed by an animal.
I'm not sure whoever killed him actually ate them.
So they were just kind of killing for fun.
Certainly haven't been dressed like they've been taken for meat.
Not by any skilled hunter at the very
Yeah.
least.
Well, let's follow the track of dead bodies.
So we best be on our guard. We'll keep my light crossbow up and ready.
Okay.
I'll keep walking forward nonchalantly.
So you guys keep walking at a normal pace. You can get to BBB4 before the end of the day. I think you can even... that would be 6.5 hours. You could probably try to push it one more, but you would end up in the next hex in the middle of the night.
Yeah, let's not push it.
Yeah,
I could totally lead you guys in the darkness.
Yeah, I don't. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah,
there's
not a
no-
good idea.
Would be
No
better.
reason to be in a hurry.
Okay.
In the room.
All right, you guys set up camp for the night. What is your setup for watches? Who goes when?
I think I was third last time.
Yeah, I'll just same order would work probably.
yeah, same order that we did last time.
All right. So who has the last watch before the morning?
I was second.
So that would be whoever has third. If you guys were doing 3.
I think it was me the last time who was third, actually.
Yeah.
I'll just write it
Yeah.
down. So
All right. So, sorry, got something. Kalech, can you make me a perception check?
Doom.
You do
And
not.
I use my passive perception.
Your passive perception wasn't high enough anyway.
Okay.
So you do not notice the hail of small stones that go your way. You are pelted with stones in the dark of night. Since the rest of you were all sleeping and thus prone, I would have disadvantage, but nobody knows they're there. They would have advantage, so I'm going to roll 1 attack on each of you as normal, and then with advantage on Kalech. So I'll start with Marius. Do I hit you on a 14? Potentially
Nope.
without your armor, because you don't sleep in it.
oh, 13. Yeah, straight.
All right. 23 on Gurp. 11 on Zan. 9 on Zigis.
Ouch.
And 20, because I have advantage, on Kalech.
Yes.
So everybody who was hit takes
Oh.
5 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, sorry, 4 points of bludgeoning damage. As you are woken up by the sound and the pain from these like smooth, round, almost round, like big pebbles. They look like golf balls, basically.
Why can nobody keep watch? This is horrible.
Yep.
What the hell's going on? I'm gonna get up and get my crossbow ready.
Yeah, I guess I stand up and grab my shield. My
Uh,
only possession.
Simon, do minotaurs have dark vision?
No, they do not.
Let me rephrase it. Do minotaurs have dark vision?
No, they do not.
What about super dark vision?
I feel like we're just not connecting here.
Yeah, you might wish you had it.
That's the one. That's what it was. Yeah.
But in Age of Arcana, actually, dark vision is, I'm not gonna say an OP ability, but since there's only about like 1 or 2 races that have it, and
Yeah.
compared to D&D where everybody has it except for humans, so it makes actually nighttime combat a lot more interesting, I find, because you have to worry about lighting. You have to worry about, well, what if the monster can see me because they have dark vision, but we don't.
Right.
And that's a bit the problem that you have right now, because all around your camp, all you can see are shrubs.
Can Gurp see anything?
Can I see anything?
So I'm gonna ask you guys to all roll for initiative,
Yes.
and then on your turn, as a bonus action, you can roll a perception check. Uriel doesn't exist. Gregor, Gwen, Zan is still there. Zan got a 5. And then, alright,
Yeah.
so Zigis, Gurp, Marius. We're not going to use the tokens for this fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So, oh no, I'm missing Kalech. Wait, how many players do I have? I have 4
Think
players.
of
1, 2,
Five.
3, 5. I have 5.
Five.
Oh god, guys, I can't count anymore. What's going on? Zigis is at 15. Gurp is at 6. Marius is at 8. And Kalech is, wow, a whooping 23.
Stud.
And then my creatures
They won't get me again.
have a 20.
Oh, where's true?
So 20, 23. So here's the order. Kalech goes first, then the monsters, then Zigis, Marius, Gurp, and Zanben.
Okay, I look around. Where are they?
You can make a perception check. You finally spot them. Those shrubs, those bushes are actually small creatures in disguise, maybe? They look like small shrubs with arms and like two beady eyes. And
Is it like comically like? Meh.
Sort of, yeah.
Okay.
But it is true that in the night, like in the darkness, if they stood still, you could completely mistake them for shrubs, and they've probably been slowly approaching your camp overnight, just slowly enough that none of you managed to see them until they were within range of their slings.
Okay. Is there any place where I can hide?
So there are currently 6 of them surrounding you. Let's assume that they're like in a circle around your camp, and they're all 30 feet away from all of you.
Okay, so I will dash and I will hide near one of them.
All right, there's not a lot of things to hide behind.
Oh.
In the hills. You could try to run, a lot farther. Let's say if you were to move and dash, and well, you wouldn't have your action to hide. But basically, you'd have to be like very far away to try to find like either a small ledge or a rock big enough, or another shrub that isn't actually a creature to hide behind.
Okay, then what I'll do is I'll move 30 feet. I'll attack one of them, and then I will dash away and find a ledge behind.
You already use your bonus action to perception, though.
A cunning action.
It's a bonus action. So you can move and attack if you want.
Okay. So I don't have advantage? No.
No, they've seen you they've been looking at you for a while.
But they can they see in the dark?
Apparently they can. Also,
Okay.
there's probably a fire in your camp.
Wow.
You can't do the offhand because you don't have a bonus action.
Oh.
But you rush up to the first shrub, and you just slice away with your short sword, and you cut off a few branches, and then you realize that, well, those branches didn't do anything. They were part of an elaborate disguise, because those creatures are in fact goblins. And
Not
it's
as good as a kobold
their
disguise.
turn. So the one next to you, Kalech, gets out a small, curved, rusty dagger, and it tries to stab you with it. Do I hit an 11?
Nope.
I hope you have your tetanus shot.
He
Right?
just swipes away madly at you, and the 5 other goblins will pelt the rest of the group with stones again. One will also attack Kalech, and Kalech, you have a +2 to your AC because of that, because of the cover from the other one. So I'll just do Kalech first. Do I hit you on a 22, Kalech?
Oh, yes.
All right. Marius on a 15. Gurp on an 8. Zanben on an 18. And Kalech, not Kalech, the 6 is useless.
Yeah, the 15 hit.
All right, 15 I hit Marius.
An 8 is not a hit on Gurp.
Gurp, no, and Zanben?
Yeah, you hit me.
All right, so everybody that got hit, 4 points of damage again.
Was the 6 coming at me, Simon?
No, the, actually, in your case, it was the 22.
Oh, yeah, that's a hit.
So 4 points of damage, too.
Very good.
So they're throwing stones as fast as they can in your direction. Since most of you were still, getting up, They don't have advantage, and neither do they have disadvantage, because I'll still count as for the purposes of their round anyway, because you were prone. But on your turn, you guys are all up and standing, and you can reach them if you need to reach them. Zigis, it is your turn.
I'm gonna fire a crossbow.
At one of the ordinary-looking shrubs, or the one that seems to be trying to kill
Yeah. Who appears to be in the most dire straits as far as my party's concerned?
Kalech is toe-to-toe with a shrub wielding a wicked dagger, trying to open him up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fire at the one nearest me. I think Kalech will take care of that fella.
All right, so you turn around and you shoot at one of the shrubs. You hit. And the shrub shrieks in agony.
Good for that.
And dies.
Good for him.
The shrub falls over.
It's just like this one shrub that just goes. Also while screaming like. Do you do anything else on your turn?
Just gonna wait so that I can plunk another one.
All right, Marius.
So I'm gonna pick up my shield and rapier and walk to a shrub and stab it with it.
All right.
So that on a 20.
Yes, you walk purposefully towards one of the shrubs.
11 damage.
And you cut it down. In a gurgle, the shrub dies. Gurp. There are now 2 shrubs down, 4 to go.
Do I see the other shrubs that have arms and beady eyes?
Well, you notice there are shrubs around the camp. You've seen other members of your party just attack the shrubs. You can sort of get a clue that, okay, so there's probably something in the shrub or whatever, without knowing exactly what's going on. But you've seen Kalech go up to a shrub, and as soon as he got near the shrub took a dagger out and tried to kill him.
Okay. I run to the nearest shrub, and as I do it, I put my hands up to my mouth and make a
horn,
make a very sad horn, but it sounds similar to a wolf. Wink, wink. And I go into a rage and charge at it.
Okay, so you just go like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I no longer need my horn, guys. I'm a wolf now.
Oh god.
This is.
It's all coming together. I lost my horn. Now I just do wolf calls. Am I close enough to run at one with 25 movement or no?
I'll say yes for the purposes of this. Yeah.
Okay. I run at one of the shrubs, howling like a wolf, and I take my battle axe and I swing at it. 19.
19 is enough to hit. Yep.
Okay. And 9 damage. I made a new one just for the rage that adds the +2 damage in there for it.
Oh, that's cool. So you owl like a wolf, run up to the shrub and hack it down with your axe, and you realize that the shrub bleeds, and it's choking, clutching at its own throat, and you're like, wait, that's not a shrub, that's a goblin.
This is the strangest bush I've ever seen. Guys, they're bleeding.
Zenben, it's your turn.
Okay. I take out my 2 short sword and run to one of the shrubs near me, and
All right. And you kill the other shrub. And with that, 4 of the shrubs are down. Kalech, it's your turn. There's still one in front of you.
Oh, I'll skewer that bush.
secure that one.
Skewer that bush real good. Wow. Oh shit. Okay, roll for damage twice. No, you have to click on the name in chat.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wow.
It is
That
not
rolls.
enough to kill the shrub. But it is, with everything that you guys did, enough to scare the shit out of them. And there's 2 shrubs, the one in front of Kalech and another one that you guys hadn't gotten to yet, that just take off running. No disengage, no nothing. So Kalech, you have an attack of opportunity on the one in front of you if you want. Otherwise, yeah, you hit. And you skewer it. And there is one lone shrub.
Can I fire at the shrub?
You can certainly try. It's at 60 feet. It's no, not even 60. It's 90 feet away. So if your
Disadvantage.
yeah, if your crossbow goes up to 90 feet at least, you can attack without disadvantage. Otherwise, it's with disadvantage.
I gotta look it up real quick. Just take me a shake here.
Sure, no problem. I'm also
Let me grab my
my notes are
PhD.
back. My notes are back, you guys.
Yay!
Yeah. It's 80 feet, the crossbow.
80 feet. So
Yeah.
you can attack with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Alrighty. I can do that.
There's a disadvantage button on your sheet. Oh, well,
Yeah.
you got it anyway. Oh, Jesus.
Jeez, that disadvantage is terrible.
Yeah.
I hate that.
So, roll for damage. That little shrub goes tumbling down a hill.
I will follow it to make sure it's down.
You're gonna what, sorry?
I'm gonna follow it to make sure it's down.
Okay. So you take off after the goblin, and I don't know, what the rest of the party does?
Just gonna start looting the goblins, I guess.
Yeah, same thing
See
for
what
me.
they have.
I keep howling like a wolf until my rage ends.
Another 6 seconds. Hey, by the way, thanks. I just saw in chat. Thanks, Catalin and Glorious Killjoy, for subscribing. Thank you very much. So, Zigis, you reach the bleeding, dead kobold. Ooh, kobold. Jesus. Goblin.
Oh no! The plot twist! Oh no!
It's lying there in a pool of its own blood.
I mean, I guess I searched the one that I knocked down. They're just like crappy goblin stuff.
Yeah, they actually don't have much. They're dressed in mud and war paint and dead branches and leaves. They have a loincloth on which was tied with a string a small pouch containing a handful of stones, basically sling stones. You do find, if you want, like there are 6 slings. Not that you could resell them, really. But if somebody wants a sling. And otherwise, those daggers, Marius, you recognize them. They're Atmorian. They're Atmorian from the Republic hunting knives.
Okay, so basically stolen knives.
Yeah, but they're so rusted and damaged that you think that these have probably weathered the elements for years. Like
Yeah.
they would have probably broken inside the wound that they've caused, which is
Yep.
like disgusting.
Yeah,
Goblins are playing the long game. You get stabbed, just infection.
that's right.
Yeah.
Wow, that was super interesting.
So we'll put the body aside far from the camp and we'll go back to the resting.
Are goblins edible?
You are a troglodyte. You can eat anything that is a humanoid. You don't care about that.
That's fine then. I'll eat the goblin.
So
Just
Kalech just throws himself on one of the bodies and starts tearing it
Tear it
apart,
apart.
and getting to the liver and the heart and eating them for their courage.
Kalech, I don't know if that's the best idea. Like One-Eyed Max, like super told me I couldn't eat anybody.
Don't have to listen to him. Just a minotaur.
Yeah, okay.
I keep it to myself.
Mhm. You can actually make, since you're a kobold, you can make a history check, Gurp.
Mm-hmm.
And actually,
Oh.
Zigis too. Zigis
I'm-
and Gurp.
I'm probably super good at these. Oh yeah,
You are.
the history of eating people. What do I know?
It's actually not necessarily the history of eating people.
Nice.
But troglodytes come from a cursed clan of Saurians. So you know kobolds were created by the Saurians before, and the troglodytes appeared to be this cursed clan who devoted themselves to a spirit of gluttony, greed, and wrath. Is that it, Jan?
Yeah,
Did I get it? Yeah. So
No.
they're
it's more a god or old one, but yeah.
it's a great old one, if you will. And it's they were cursed to live underground, far away from the rest of civilization. They're cannibals. They're unpredictable, aggressive. Might not be the safest person to be around.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
Sounds a lot like a kobold.
Sounds a lot.
I'm gonna. Can I try and retrieve bolts, or do
so
we just assume they are rendered useless after being fired?
It's 50% rounded down in my case. So if you shot two, you can pick one back up. If you shot only one, you lost it.
Okay, cool. I will pick one up. Is my gobbo down?
Oh yes, it is.
Okay, very good. I'll just return to camp with my one bolt in tow.
So these goblins didn't have like anything on their bodies. We should probably just dump them off to the side and go back to bed. Unless somebody really wants one of these really bad loincloths.
Oh, you seem fine on it. Yeah.
Nope.
I was gonna say the sun is about to rise. You could break camp a bit early and keep going. Since, if you wanted to heal again, you'd have to either take a short rest or take another long rest.
We could probably just keep going, I suppose.
Yeah.
Let's keep her moving.
Okay.
Since we're
The rest of the goblins can't be that far if these guys found us here.
Yeah, maybe we can track those actually to find the camp.
Yeah, we could
Is
totally
that
track
possible?
those.
It could be if someone's good enough tracker. Well, tracker.
Yeah, I'll try.
I'll help somebody track.
All
I'm
right.
not particularly good, but
Marius, you can do so with advantage.
That is definitely not my game.
So 24.
Well, the 24 is enough. You can follow the tracks up to a hidden refuge.
yes.
Boop. That is going to take you. That's mountain. So basically, you can move up to to here. That takes you guys about 4 hours at a normal pace.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because you rolled a nat 20. Normally, you could only track if you were going at a slow pace, but whatever. And then you know that by the end of the day, right before sunset, you could reach this hidden refuge in the mountains.
So,
And with that, we're going to take a short break, because what I'll do is I'll give everybody their minis if they need to, if something happens. I'm not saying something will happen in the refuge, but if it does, I want to be prepared and have everything. So we'll come back in around 5-ish minutes. All right?
Great.
see you
Ciao,
later.
everyone.
Ciao, ciao. Let's go.
Because ready or not, we're online. We're live. Hey, welcome back, everyone. So, we were just about to follow the tracks of our goblin shrub friends to a hidden refuge in the side of a mountain. Marius and Gurp, who are tracking these goblins, found that the tracks go up a mountain. And as you're getting closer and closer, you can spot in the distance the faint a faint plume of smoke. Almost imperceptible against the backdrop of the mountain. But someone's cooking something over a fire.
Is it night?
It is day.
Oh.
Do you guys like see the fire up there?
Yeah.
Is it in the direction of where we're headed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are the tracks that they are leading to that camp. And since they're golden, maybe we want to hit them at day.
Do you guys want me to sneak up there? That's actually something I might be good at.
Yeah, since we're on mountainous terrain now, are there more places to hide? Or?
Plenty enough places to hide.
Okay, then I'll make my way up there by stealthing.
Alright, who wants to stealth and scout?
I'll do it.
I'll do it too.
Not the
Everyone,
Minotaur.
Yeah, Gurp will do it too. That's all stealth up there.
Alright, so all 5 of you are stealthing?
Yeah.
Roll.
I'll stay back because I don't really do stealth.
Alright.
Good call.
So
I haven't
they
figured that
walk-
out. It's 7, 8, and 260.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Mine's actually 19 because of expertise.
Oh, you can fix your expertise on your sheet, you know that?
No, I tried to find it,
Okay,
but
it's I'll show you where it is real quick. So when you're on your sheet, you click on next to your spells, the tiny cog button, and then you scroll down to where your skills are, and then you just, instead of normal, say you have expertise with both of those skills. It was stealth and acrobatics, right?
yes.
Yep. So now see your acrobatics
Oh,
and your
nice.
stealth have changed. Yeah, it's hidden in options.
Yeah.
So you guys slowly make your way up the mountain pass. And the way the pass is made and the way this sort of refuge is hidden is that when you're walking on the road at the foot of the mountain, you do not see anything. Yet whoever's hiding there can potentially see travelers coming from miles away. And so they have ample time to prepare and everything. I'll ask you guys to drop your minis in this area, please. I know you're not necessarily exactly there at the moment, but...
How do you drop your mini?
So if you go up in the upper right corner in your journal where your character sheet is, you can just click on your character, the like silhouette icon, and drag it on the map.
Gotcha.
And it should make your mini pop up.
Does the 4 hours of walking count as rest, short rest?
No. Short resting doesn't include walking. Alright, that's 3 of them.
Where did you say it was in the character sheet?
You just drag it onto the map. So instead of clicking on your sheet, you just click and hold down the button on the silhouette,
Okay.
and then drag that on the map. Whoa, you're way too big. let me just scale you down.
That's actually to scale. He's a large creature.
Well, technically, none of you are except Zigis, who has the power to become large. Alright. So, as you're approaching this hidden encampment, Zigis, you were following behind?
Yes.
Alright. Marius, Gurp, Kalech, and Zanben, you're walking up, and you notice up the path 2 goblins, and one of them seems to have seen you, or seen one of you.
I wonder how.
Yeah.
I wonder that too, and he's going to fire an arrow at Marius. I mean, since you guys also see them, since they weren't necessarily hidden well, they don't have advantage on that, but he does crit.
Oh.
Glad it wasn't me.
Marius, that's going to be a 10 points of damage in your chest. And the
Ouch.
other goblin freaks out and seems to be in a mood to run away as it sees you.
Am I within range to fire my crossbow? I'm 80/320.
Each square is 5 feet. So, yep. I'd say
Oh, I see. Yeah. All right, I will do that. I will try to take him down so that he can't alert the others.
That's a hit.
Wow.
And it's dead.
Yay.
Okay, that might not be the best song. Here, I'll just put the battle music from the usual one.
Nice.
Tiny goblin boy is no more. We're gonna go ahead and, for the purposes of this, we'll roll initiative again. Just because I'd rather we go through initiative order, even if you guys are sneaking or anything.
Oh, damn it. I didn't select my token.
Yeah, just click on your token first, and then I won't have to
How?
do anything. Kalech, you forgot to click on your token.
Could I maybe get my first initiative roll?
Zanben, what's your hit points? What are your hit points?
Hit points is 12.
12 out of 12?
Yep.
Alright, because I just need to update your token.
Oh, yeah, I need to update my hit points. I got that. See, I took 4, so I'm down to 8.
Thank you. So that way there's your name and everything on it when you roll for initiative. My little goblin friends. Oh. Well, they're never gonna play. Alright, so right now we got Zan first, followed by Marius, followed by Zigis, followed by Gurp, and Kalech. You didn't click on your mini before rolling initiative. Click on your mini again, roll for inish, and I'll rewrite the 23 that you had.
What about Gurp's 15 that he had?
Oh wait, you had a 15. Why didn't write it? Why?
I didn't click my token the first time.
Oh.
I was being a bad player.
Sorry.
No, it's my bad. I yell at my players all the time for it.
Why are you sideways?
Because it's Gurp.
But Jan,
Because, yes.
Jan, can you click on your mini and reroll initiative?
Yeah.
That's how Gurp stealths. He goes
Thank
on
you.
his back and just kind of...
You just crawl on your back, like you crab walk to places.
backwards.
Alright, there we go. Turn order. Kalech, Zanben, Marius, Gurp, Zigis, and then my bits. Kalech, you go first.
Do I get the impression that the archer saw me?
The archer saw someone in your group, probably Marius, as Marius now has an arrow sticking out of his chest.
Okay, so then I'll move up to the goblin archer
That guy should be down
Yeah.
and
Yes.
sneak on him.
because I just crossbow bolted him.
Oh, I thought you were crossbow bolting the one that was bolting away.
Oh, is that okay? So
Yeah, there
one
was
stayed.
2.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I got the one that was bolting away.
Alright.
I didn't see we had a third there. I apologize.
That's okay. Yeah, as you walk up, you notice there's a third one hiding behind 2 rocks. You hit. They're both hits.
Nice.
Goblin archer is down.
Eh.
So you just creep up on him, raise both of your short swords high, and just stab him on each side of the neck with them, down to the guard, and then bring them back up. And the goblin turned to juice. Zanben.
I think I'm gonna go first. We don't see the one that's behind the box, right?
Yeah, you see him. If you see him on the map,
Yeah, it's that we see it. Okay.
Yeah. So, and you'll notice that the squares on the map aren't really squares in the sense that your characters don't clip.
Mhm.
So you can use the ruler like you did to see if you're within range or not.
Okay. Okay, I'm trying to go to the goblin and try to kill him with
Alright. I don't think you can. Yeah, you can go all the way up to basically, like.
the other one.
Yeah, no, you could get to him.
Okay, good.
The square before though. Like just one square.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
there.
Okay, so I'm gonna take two mashers too.
And that goblin is also dead. Oh, apparently that goblin is part of what a token is. Can I please?
Oh,
select him?
I don't think he actually rolled damage, Simon. He just rolled twice.
Oh,
on the
rolled
short-
twice to hit. Yeah, the first one hit, but the other one doesn't. So you can roll damage for the first short sword. Oh my. It stands undefeated.
A horrible player. Should have let it ride.
So, Marius.
Okay.
And
So,
Zanben, you... Oh,
yeah.
sorry, just Marius, before you do your turn, Zanben, you're going to notice something out of the corner of your eyes. There's a bunch of... What? No, it's not a drawing. There's a bunch of goblins
Yay, more goblin to kill.
around a campfire. They're eating. They haven't heard you yet. Marius.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to break the arrow and actually heal. Oh, good. Thanks.
Alright, second wind.
15. Yeah. And then I'm gonna walk this guy and stab him.
You said it's the day, right?
It's at near the end of the day, yeah.
So on 23,
Yep, that's a hit.
8 damage.
Yeah, now it's dead.
Goodbye, goblin.
Because I forgot that I thought it was night. So you want me to reroll my attacks?
What for?
Sunlight sensitivity.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. You hit anyway. Oh, because you would have
Oh
disadvantage.
well, no. Well, I had yeah, I would have disadvantage, so I wouldn't have been able to sneak.
No, but you would have advantage because you were sneaking. So we'll leave it at that.
So yeah, it cancels.
Gurp.
Yeah.
So all the goblins that I see in front of me are dead.
Yeah. The group has been commandoing their entrance.
Yeah, so I guess I move my 25 feet forward, and then I'll like. So I'll move up here, and then do I see these tunnel things here on my right?
Yes, you do see them.
Guys, I kind of want to crawl in the tunnel.
The tunnels are actually only big enough for a small creature.
Yeah, Gurp.
Yeah, I'm kobold. I can get in there. I'll ready a javelin. Ready action javelin if one of them runs at one of the party members.
All right.
So I don't think I can stay on the corner here.
Yeah, you can see the one that's sort of in a straight line with you, like that one here. But since you haven't made a noise or too much noise yet, They're too busy just eating and laughing and throwing food at one another. Zigis, it's your turn.
Okay, so I moved my 30, and I'm going to fire. I'm going to fire at... I'm just going to plink this guy right here.
Sure thing.
Well within range.
Oh, yeah. I was checking if the other ones were in range, too. They're all in range.
Yep. Does a 12 hit?
Good question. Does a 12 hit? Where's my...
Mini.
Come back here. A 12 does. In this case, no, would... Yeah. Technically, they don't know you're there, so you can roll with advantage.
Okay, just roll a second one then.
Yeah. Yeah, 24 hits.
That should do it. Five damage.
Takes the bolt and... Whoops, 5 damage, not 5 hit points. It screams in pain. It clutches its shoulder, turns around and is like, Briak! Briak! And it points in your general direction.
Oh well. So basically, now they know that we are here.
They kind of do. So this tiny goblin is going to flee.
Chicken.
This one is also going to flee. This one is also going to flee. And this one will duck under the bench and try to hide. They have... I'll just do passive. So... Yeah, it actually scrambled under the bench and disappeared from view. Kalech.
Alright.
So I will stealth. Whoop, sorry. I was on disadvantage, so take the 16. And I'll move. And I will dash behind that rock.
All right, you hide behind between the rock and the wall.
Yep.
All right. Zanben.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a stealth move to go hide just right here behind the rock.
All right. Oh, that's way too far for you.
Way too far.
Oh no, you're a rogue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can dash and then hide as a
Yeah.
bonus action. So yeah.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna dash with you. So that's all from me.
All right. Marius.
Okay. I'm gonna move here and use the dodge action, putting my shield up front, try to intercept arrows.
All right. You notice both Zanben and Marius that there's a lone goblin archer on the ledge to the west. Oh, I said lone. I meant there's two of them that you can see. Gurp.
Yeah, I want to crawl into this tunnel and move all the way down it.
All right, crawl into the tunnel.
Well, what's my is it like difficult terrain for me, or
So it doesn't count as difficult terrain. You can just crawling in it, like the first square we'll say is difficult terrain because you need to drop prone and just crawl in. But once you're in, you can actually stand tall.
Oh, okay.
However, you cannot move any farther than this.
No, perfect. So,
Yep.
so I get in there, and then as I round the corner, like I crawl in and I stand up. I look and I see a goblin, and then I howl like a wolf inside the tunnel, and I charge at him.
All right. You notice he was primed to jump out of that hole in front of him.
Perfect. I'll just run up and battle axe him. 15?
Yes, you hit.
Okay.
And 7 points of damage is enough to kill them.
Yeah, so I just kind of like, and I run up with my little battle axe and just like,
You battle axe him to the face and he falls down. Sigis.
I'm gonna move in to the cave. I get 30 movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna end up down in here. Hang on. There we go. That's 6.
Whoa, what's that?
It's too many.
Okay,
There we go.
someone was doing feedback for a second.
Okay. What do I see now that I'm into the cave a little further?
So, as you're looking around, you notice that there is, in the corner of your eye, a lone hobgoblin surveilling the scene. Goblins have been fleeing to their tents in the back, and there's an archer. Well, actually, you can actually see both archers standing on the ledge, readying arrows, ready to fire at you guys.
What's the hobgoblin? Is he? Does he have archery gear as well?
He doesn't appear to be trying to attack any one of you. He doesn't have a ranged weapon readied.
Okay.
But he's got a shield up. He's not necessarily using it to defend himself or anything, but he looks, wary of the situation, but he tends to stare more at the goblins than you.
Gotcha. I'm going to go ahead and fire at the closest gobbo archer. So I'm going to take a crossbow attack on this guy.
All right.
And let's see. Nothing's toggled. Here we go. 16 hit.
That's a hit.
7 damage.
Another goblin dead.
Wonderful.
Just falling off like flies.
That will complete my turn.
Should.
All right. So, the other goblins. Let's start with this one here, running down the tunnel.
Bring it. Meat
And-
grinder in the tunnel.
Of course, it notices that, oh shit, there's a kobold now here. That wasn't there before. And it gets its tiny scimitar out and tries to swipe at you. Does an 11 hit?
An 11 does not hit.
And he misses. The
Kobolds are superior in tunnels.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna stay there, and it is no longer hidden. There's a goblin running towards you with its blade high, screaming in goblinish stuff. There was a hidden goblin archer firing at Marius, who's in dodge, so advantage, disadvantage cancels out. 13.
Miss.
The arrow just lodges itself into your shield. Zanben was way too well hidden. So the other archer will also fire at Marius with disadvantage. I'll take the 15.
It misses.
Another arrow in the shield. And then these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here. I said here. And voila. And voila. 2 goblins spring out of the holes. One goes behind Zigis and attacks you with its curved, tetanus-filled sword.
Nice.
Oh God.
I can actually just click on that, right? Yeah, I can.
Ooh. Ouch.
So do I hit on a 20?
You sure do.
That's going to be 4 points of slashing damage. Oh, I forgot I had advantage because they were hidden, but whatever. The goblin on... yeah, no, 14 or 7, that doesn't hit. And I had disadvantage anyway, so whatever, I miss you, Marius, completely. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that happened stealthily. And then I have these ones here who are still freaking out. Goes to hide somewhere else. And then we'll move on to Kalech.
Well, there's one right in front of me. Well, I have to go around the
one that
rock.
stabbed Zigis in the back.
So I will go just around the rock and stab Goblin with my swords.
Those are both nice hits.
Now I have to get back.
Yep, and that is enough to down small goblin. You are no longer hidden.
No, but I will. I'll move here and use cunning action to stealth again.
That's a wall.
That's a wall.
Yeah.
Oh, and I can't stealth again.
He chameleons against the wall.
I came in against the wall. Well, there was a rock here.
Blends
Oh,
in.
what's a
Yeah, you
kobold?
can hide again behind the rock. I mean, it's not like
Well, no, I already used my bonus action to
to
attack
attack.
my offhand.
then next turn.
But I can. No, I'll stay here.
All right, Zenben.
So I'm gonna attack the goblin that's facing Marius.
All right.
So just gonna move right to him right there. And take both of my sword.
You'd have to be a bit closer like this.
Oops, sorry.
It's all right. That's a crit. Wow, 2 crit misses.
They were both at advantage because you stealth.
Oh yeah. So
Oh yeah.
roll again.
Yay.
That's better. That's a
Oh.
whole lot. That is a whole lot better. You do not need to roll for damage, but you can if you want. So it's 2d. Well, the sneak attack would be on the first attack, so you can roll the damage for both short swords, and then you can add your extra d6 for the sneak. No, God, it's dead. It is so dead. It explodes in a shower of giblets. Anyway, gore shower.
Picker.
Yeah. Marius.
Yeah, starting to missing 2 targets. I'm gonna move here. And yeah, just put myself on dodge again, try to catch some arrows.
All right.
To work.
So, you stayed in dodge. Gurp.
I am going to recklessly attack this goblin next to me.
All right.
So from the tunnel, you just hear another wolf howl.
It echoes across the tunnel. That is a hit.
Or 6 slashing.
Does that include your... Oh, it does include the rage. Alright.
Yeah.
It is not dead. And it looks at you with, like, blood coming out of its mouth. And it's like... Sigis.
I think I want to move to war form, which would take up my attack, would it not?
Yes, it would.
Okay, I'm going to need to do that because I am running light on hit points. Is this cavern big enough for me to get any larger?
Oh, yes, it is.
Okay.
It
Just thought I should
the
ask.
section that you're in right now
Yeah.
is not a cave. It's, it still is, clear skies above you.
Oh, we're still outside. Okay. I just assumed we entered the cavern. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go to war form and at least, can I turn to face my adversary?
Which one? They're all dead.
Oh, I thought I had a guy right on me.
Nope, you can move.
Oh, then I'm not going to do that.
Oh, okay then.
Trying not to be dead. Is this archer still out here?
Which one?
Right there.
Yes, he is. He poked out from behind a rock, fired at Marius. And
I'll tell you what.
didn't have
I'm gonna go ahead and do war form. I really am. I'm bleeding, so I'm gonna do that. And I get 2d6 temporary hit points, right?
Yeah.
All right. 2d6. Then 8. That's
good.
nice. All right, so that puts me at 12. Cool. That'll conclude my turn.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So the goblin in front of. Ooh, what's going on, chat? Roll 20 thing. All right, the goblin that's on Gurp will attack with advantage. I think I'll take the 18.
18's a hit.
And I deal 7 points of slashing damage to Gurp.
Rounded to 3.
You can round it to 3, yeah.
Okay.
And then it's going to use its bonus action to disengage. Run away, run away, run away.
Coward.
Stay here. And then, Marius, you feel something in back of you.
Oh no.
Do I hit on a 15?
Nope.
So even despite being completely hidden from you, it slashed out at your lower back and just what's the type of armor you're wearing?
Chain shirt and a shield.
All right, so it's just the scimitar just slides on the mail, the rings, and like it opens up a few of them, but like nothing that hits you or damages you in any way.
That was the same rock Zanban was hiding from. Everyone.
Yeah, I know. Like
so they were like both.
Zanben was 5 feet away from the other goblin, and none of them could see the other one. That was just awesome. There was a hidden goblin here firing at Marius. Pew! It's a miss.
Yeah.
Pew pew pew.
My charging, screaming goblin will try to jump off the ledge. Because it does that. It fails.
Falls and breaks his leg.
It actually, well, sort of. It falls prone and takes damage. Here. It looks like he has back problems. It takes 1 point of damage.
I have a question.
Yep.
Is there any way to move these big squares that indicate who is in the game in Roll20 so they don't cover the map?
Oh, yeah. Top right corner, the cog, the my settings icon.
Ah.
The cog wheel. You click on that, and then it's
Yeah.
somewhere
chat
like at the
avatar.
bottom it says like chat avatars, and
Yeah.
you
Go
can
to
say
the
which
name
one.
only.
Ah.
Yeah, because the big pictures, like they hide most of the map all the time.
Yeah.
There's one archer who's going to fire at Zanben, and another one firing at Marius.
Much better.
Zan, do I hit you on a 20? Marius, do I hit you with disadvantage on an 8?
Nope.
Alright, Zanben, you take 3 points of piercing damage. And this tiny guy will, of course, move away and hide. Same with this guy. Alright, do I have anybody else? Oh, yes! I forgot this guy. Hey, Kalech.
Yep.
There was a goblin hiding on the other side of the rock that you didn't see when you spun about, who's actually going to hit you with advantage. Do I hit on a 19? And if
Yes.
so, you take 4 points of damage. Let me just flip this guy here on his back. There you go. And 1, 2, 3. And another one who disappears as soon as he reaches the bottom of the ledge. So you notice that the goblins are all freaking out and running around. The hobgoblin that was standing on the ledge disappears from view as he just walks away. It looked unimpressed by the goblins. Kalech, it's going to be your turn, but I'm going to be right back. 2 seconds.
Attack.
So how many hobgoblins you guys think are back there?
1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm
5.
sure we got something.
Got about 8 total. 9.
So, Kalech, what do you do?
So in reaction, could I have used stench?
As a reaction?
Yes.
Yes, you would have had to tell me though.
Yeah, well, I forgot. It's new, so sometimes I forget about these abilities.
It's okay.
Okay, well, I'll attack the goblin.
All right. That's a miss, but that's a hit.
So
5 points of damage. Why don't they have the bar up? Roll20 is supposed to save me time, and it doesn't. Do you do anything else on your turn?
Nope.
All right. Zan.
Okay. Does that goblin see me or not?
Which one?
The one.
Oh, you don't know.
Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna try to go to him with 2 on my sword and try to kill him too.
Go ahead.
So just gonna move first right there.
I just saw the message scumbag DM. The DM will remember that, Quentin.
That was outside game.
Yeah, that's meta commentary.
You hit on a 23, not an 8. It's for 10 damage. That's a dead goblin right there.
Yes, another one.
Another one bites the dust. Marius.
Okay. I remember the goblin on the bench, so can I just... Those bench, are they fixed or just wooden logs on the...
They're
On
wooden
rocks.
logs.
So I'll just move here. Can I kick the bench and take a dodge action again?
Actually, moving the bench would be an action.
Okay. So I'll just put myself here and wait for the goblin to come out. And I'll be on dodge. Watching for arrows too.
Cool. Gurp, it's your turn.
I chase down the tunnel after the cowardly goblin.
All right, you can reach him.
Okay. Yeah, I'll recklessly attack him again.
Recklessly
with
attacking
more
a fleeing goblin. Sure.
Yes.
That is not enough.
All right, I miss.
Wow. It was close, but not enough. So as you howled and ran down the tunnel, your axe held high. You sort of called out your attack before you actually made contact with your axe, and it gave the goblin enough time to just turn around and put its tiny shield up to block, to deflect most of the blow from your battle axe, leaving it unharmed.
Super
Zidges,
sad.
You are enormous.
I am enormous. I'm gonna take a crossbow shot at. Can I see this archer? Why is it not pinging? Oh.
But it's okay. Yeah, you can see him. He's not hiding.
This guy. All right. I'm gonna take a crossbow bolt shot at him. Ooh, clatters noisily away.
Yeah.
Wah 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 wah. So this is a ledge that I can see.
So basically, if I were to, I'll just draw for a second on the map here. The exterior, like outside, the outside area is sort of like, I should say, whoops, that's wrong. Give me a second. So the part that I've circled in red is basically all outside. So anything in that area you can see.
Okay.
That's why I've been popping up the minis whenever you see one.
Yeah.
There's no tunnels, there's no wall.
How high is this ledge? How tall?
Which one?
Oh, sorry. This ledge along the side over here.
Because you are large, the ledge is about 6 feet. You can just treat it as difficult terrain and climb up on it.
You can just high jump that, right?
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Well, I'm also in war form. I think what I will do, though, since I get a move, is I'm going to move. I should be able to go like half movement since it's difficult terrain.
Well, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25 feet. So you can still move one more square if you wanted.
Okay, I just want to get myself up on here so I can see better. Yeah.
All
I will
right.
do that.
You can make a perception check as an action if you wanted.
Well, I've already taken my attack, so I was just taking my...
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just trying to get up here on higher ground. I realized I just put my back to a tunnel, so we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah. The goblins. The gerblins. Tiny guy here on... Kalech. 7.
Nope.
If that's not enough, he's going to use his bonus action to disengage, and 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, it disappeared from view. The one in front of Gurp,
Tunnel tactics.
attacking with advantage on a 23.
That's a miss.
Sure, you take 8 points of damage.
All right.
So, needless to say, the tunnels are big enough to let a small creature in. If said small creature, like a kobold, was to die in the tunnel, not a lot of your friends could pick you up.
No, there's no dying in there.
All right.
Goblin's dead next turn.
Well, he's going to use his bonus action to disengage and move away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not dying today. I'm not dying today.
He's just getting lucky. Matter of time.
I'm the lone surviving kobold. Tiny guy, 15, 1, 2, and then he's going to attack Zanban.
Come ahead.
On an 11.
Nope.
Alright, that's not enough. The Goblin Archer will keep firing at Marius, thinking that you have your back turned to him. On a 7. It's
Nope.
probably not enough. Alright, 1, 2, 3, climbing up the stairs. 4, 5, 6. He's moving into a better position.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, all the hidden friends. Okay, we're getting closer. Trying to do something useful. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! I got 2 attacks on Marius. Pew! Pew! 21 and 11.
21 hits.
Alright, that's 8 piercing damage.
Oof. Good roll.
Alright, and the other ones... Alright, all of my hidden friends have gone. Nope, I'm sorry. That's not true. It'll take me just a quick second. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Remembering my notes. Kalech, it's your turn again.
So Kalech will move. Okay, so I'll move and I'll use my cunning action to dash, and then as an action, I will hide behind that log here.
Alright, I realize that most people probably don't see what's going on now that you guys have moved. So let me just clear out some room here. There we go. Chat should see the map a bit better.
That's a 13.
Alright, 13. You've hidden behind... Wait, where are you? Oh, okay.
Under the bench.
You just slid under the bench.
Yep.
Zan.
Well, since the goblin in front of me tried to attack me, I'm gonna take both of my sword on him.
Alright, go ahead. Well, those both hit. There's no more goblin.
Goodbye, goblin.
He
Goodbye,
regrets having fallen down the ledge. Actually, he regrets a whole lot of things.
It was nice knowing you, goblin.
Not that it matters
Dead
anymore.
goblin regrets.
You guys are leaving a trail of dead bodies behind you. It's kind of hilarious to see. Marius.
They're a bit too far, so I'll just move here. And I'll sheath the rapier and throw daggers at the first goblin.
Alright. That is not enough to hit.
Okay. I'll use my action surge and throw a second dagger.
That is enough to hit. But not enough to kill. Dun dun dun. It took the dagger straight into the chest and tumbled over. With just the sheer force of the blow. And it picks itself back up. And spits some like goblin-ish insult probably in your direction. And Gurp, still howling in tunnels.
Oh, I chase after the guy who ran away. So I explode out of the tunnel. I explode out of the tunnel in my wolf rage. I get to the edge of it and I howl. And then I charge at him with my battle axe again. I'll normal attack this time since there's some other guys out there.
That's awesome.
That hits. Yeah, you finally finish him off.
Good job.
Got him!
To the surprise of the goblin next to him, who just saw a small kobold run out. Zigis.
I am gonna, looks like the best shot I've got for. I think I'll go ahead and fire at one of these guys since there's 2 on Marius.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to fire.
You would have advantage because you have the higher ground.
I will do that then. Let me get my character sheet right. All right, crossbow bolt. And I'm firing at this guy.
All right, go right ahead.
There's a 14 hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
Very nice. Ooh, man, I'm damage rolling well today.
A good thing too. That goblin is dead.
I mean, this is just like everybody in Simon's games. We all just kill everything he throws at us. There's never any threats.
Never even gets nerve-wracking, I'm sure.
Until I cast a 7th level spell in your face.
Stop that.
So, it's their turn. The goblin archer here is going to cast Fireball. No, I'm kidding. It's going to use its bonus action to disengage. Run up here. Shoot at Gurp. Do I hit you on a 12?
12 does not hit.
Does not hit. Alright, and it's going to try to hide. Nope, I can't hide. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Must run away.
Oh, he can run. He's kobold marked now. Way better than Hunter's Mark.
It makes you walk straight to that target. Like every turn you're it's like a compulsion. You have to walk to that target.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny goblin archer in front of Marius is going to shoot one last arrow in desperation. On a 19.
Does it?
And you take 8 points of damage.
I'm at 0 now.
And it runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Coward.
I am living. He's alive. And Marius
To be
is
honest,
not.
I don't know if we have any healers in this party.
I don't think so.
I don't think so, no.
Alright, and most of them... Rakanishu. I have to roll a d20. That's not enough. You is here. Actually, yeah, this one. When I'm pinging Zigis, you notice a goblin stumbling up. He's getting up and running towards the tunnel closest to him. You see him because there's nowhere to hide anymore.
Is that this guy?
Not this guy, the one here. Further to the south. Not this one, the one to his right. Like 5 squares away to the right. Yeah, this one.
Okay.
So he's going to veer into another tunnel.
Can I take an attack of opportunity? Where are we at, like an initiative and so forth?
Initiative order would be back to Kalech. That was his turn, actually, to move
Gotcha,
up
okay.
to there.
Gotcha.
It's just because it
Very good.
ended its turn far away from any source of cover. I'm like,
Yep.
look, it can't hide really anymore. So,
Yep,
Kalech,
you
it's
got
your
it.
turn. Oh, no, wait. Right before Kalech, I forgot. I have one more goblin. Coming out of the tunnel.
How did I know?
Oof, do I hit on an 18?
Slightly.
Alright, you're gonna take 7 points of slashing damage as the goblin, kind of surprised to see someone standing so close to the tunnel, just yanked its shiv in between your shoulder blades. And it's like, ah!
Ouch.
It
Okay.
feels like a needle in your back. And then it's
Is it?
Kalech's turn.
That sucks.
So 5, 6. So if I move here, and I'll throw a dagger at the goblin.
Alright.
And I miss.
That is a miss. Which
Oh no, that's not. That was not a disadvantage because I was hiding. So you have to take the 18. I'm sorry.
All right.
There is no advantage because it's cancelled by my sunlight sensitivity, but it's an 18.
All right, then an 18 hits.
No, that's not what I wanted.
And that's enough damage to kill him because he had like 1 hit point left. Blah! Another dead goblin in your wake. You are not hidden anymore.
No.
Zanben.
Well, since practically every goblin is dead.
Practically, there's still one that flew away.
Yeah.
Flew?
Well, I mean,
Oh,
Yeah,
I was like,
sorry.
wait.
he flew
Wait.
away. Yeah, fled away. See, this is what
still-
happens when your brain farts.
I'm stealing his wings, guys. Gurp's gonna fly now.
I only mixed the W with a D. Like, it's no big deal.
I'm
They're
gonna take
just
some
2
points,
letters.
points in wizard, cast levitate, and just fly.
Can I just move up where Gurp is?
So, if you wanted to hop the ledge, you could make an athletics check. It's a DC 5.
DC 5?
Yeah. No. I mean, roll for athletics. You have to beat
Oh, okay.
5.
Okay. Athletics. Where is my... Oh, God.
Yeah, that's enough. So 1, 2, 3. 3 squares, you're next to Gurp, and you still have 3 more squares of movement.
Okay. Somewhere next... think I'm just gonna... No, I'm gonna stay there. It's gonna be okay.
Alright, just move to a square next to Gurp, not on Gurp.
Sorry.
It's okay. Unless you want it to be on Gurp.
That is not okay. Personal space.
Oh.
Marius,
Yes.
can you make me a death save? Uh-oh.
Was he at 0 or -0? Or like negative
It
hit
doesn't
points?
matter in 5th
I mean,
edition.
yeah.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
Unless I took like 40 points of damage and go over man for each.
Mhm. So, Gurp.
Oh, I'm chasing after the archer.
Alright,
That's-
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3.
You'd have to try to jump over the rock if you want to get any closer. Yeah.
All right, how do I do that?
Do you have acrobatics?
What do you mean to make? Yes, I have acrobatics.
Alright, if you can succeed on a DC 10 acrobatics check, you can somersault over the rock and use that momentum to reach the goblin.
Yes.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yes. I just
So,
Wow.
cartwheel over the rock.
Flying kobolds.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna recklessly attack this guy. He's donezo. I got this. So yeah, as I'm howling through the air, somersaulting.
That's a hit. Yeah, the so long goblin.
Kobold Mark.
It was just very epic for a second to see the spinning, owling kobold with an axe going like. Oh god.
Superior race.
Huh.
All of
Now
my
I think we're stretching it a little bit there.
Sigis.
Yeah,
Natural enemies.
I'm going to turn and pound this guy with my maul.
Go right ahead. That
Whoops.
hits. Oh, even a 16 would have hit.
Yeah, okay. Sorry about that.
That's okay. No more goblin.
All right.
As you splatter that goblin and smear it across the wall.
Okay. Is Marius down?
Yeah, Marius is down.
Okay. I move an additional 10 feet. So can I get there?
You can jump off easily without making a check, and you can definitely get up to him.
All right. Can I medicine check as a bonus action? How does that all go, or
Medicine
am I
check will
done?
be an action.
Okay, so I'll
Makes-
save
makes
that for
a bit
next
longer.
turn.
But yeah,
Very good. That's my turn.
you're hovering over his body,
Yes.
and as you do that, you notice that the flaps of the tent that's right in front of you, and even Kalech, you notice that the flaps of the tent move, and through the opening comes forth 1 goblin, 2 goblin, 1 bugbear,
Oh wow.
and they just pile up on you.
So long, guys.
Use your
this is-
bench.
It was nice knowing you, Kalech.
Yeah.
By the way, the lone goblin that was under the bench earlier is the guy backstabbing Kalech right now.
Oh, jeez.
So, with advantage... Oh, Marius has a good idea.
Yeah, it says a reaction.
So, do I hit you on a 20?
Yes. Then I use stench.
Alright, what does it do again?
I will post
Right.
here.
Produce an odor is nauseating to any other race as a reaction, blah 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 blah. 5-foot radius, so that covers all 3 of them. Constitution saving throw, or be poisoned until the start of its next turn. Alright, so they're gonna do their constitution saves. Goblin. So 17 is the one that is in front of you, not the one that is behind you. And Bugbear friend is going to have to do the same. 15. What's your DC?
15. He has it.
Okay.
So it's 8 plus 2 plus with 12.
12? Alright. So they both, 2 of them succeed, but the one in front of you failed. So the one backstabbing you hits. You take 5 points of slashing damage. The one in front of you would have had advantage, but doesn't anymore because it's retching. Does it hit you on an 11?
Nope.
So that's a fail. The other one, though, the Bugbear, hits with advantage. Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
And that's 13 points of piercing damage.
I'm down.
And these guys all came out of the tents?
Yeah.
Oof.
Kalech is down.
Smell a TPK.
I'm smelling a situation that is not easily salvageable, you guys.
No, just roll 20 on your death saves. We're good.
Yeah, which is so. Hobbit, you haven't been there the other games, but apparently my players all roll nat 20s when they go down.
Oh, perfect then.
So for some reason, I'm not as scared for you guys as I should be. But Kalech, can you roll a death save, please? That's a failure.
Yeah.
Zan.
Well,
And
okay. Just need to think about it a second because
All right.
I don't want to die.
That's okay.
Nobody wants to die.
Yeah.
Death comes for all of us.
Okay. Does I have enough? Can I just go right there behind that rock?
Big 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could go all the way here.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna go.
All right.
I will go.
And that still leaves you with an action and a bonus action. So if you wanted to really go behind that rock and hide, you could use your whole turn to do that.
Yeah. Just.
And
I'm gonna use my-
this is high ground too, right, Simon?
This
That's
is
where he's at.
higher than the part where the fire pit
Where
is.
these guys are?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So you can just roll roll for your stealth check. All right. That's Zanben's turn. Marius, you have another death save.
Roll 20.
What the f-
cold shot.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I am done. This is
Wow.
something's not right with Roll20. Someone at Roll20 is trolling me. What is it, like the
Wow.
5th time it happens?
Easy
Uh,
game.
Once every game, so 4th, basically.
Huh?
It's the 4th time.
4th time? Jeez.
Yeah.
You need a tracker, Simon.
Yeah, I think I'll keep a tracker up on the overlay. So we said 4 nat 20s on death saves. Oh yeah, and that's not counting the fact that coming up soon, because of the whole affiliate thing, I'm going to be able to plug in audience participation, and they're going to be able to give you guys like nat 20s and nat 1s, so I'm not hoping for you guys to
they're
die.
gonna kill us.
Why would they give us nat 1s?
Because I'm hoping people in chat love me.
Nope.
So,
No.
Marius, at the end of your turn, you're back up to 1 hit points.
I just look at the cow and I go, oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Cow is very
Oh.
demeaning.
I just shake my head.
Zigis, though, you noticed something as you were, running to Marius's aid. When you got up to his body, in the backpack he's wearing
Yeah.
is actually a med kit.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
first aid kit.
Yeah, we might be needing that.
Maybe.
Gurp.
Okay, so do I see this goblin over here?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'll move my 25 feet, and then I guess I'll throw a javelin.
All right.
20,
That's about here.
25. Okay. All right, and then wolf cry.
Javelin hits.
And then does that get rage or not?
Yeah,
I
I'm
forgot.
like I said, if it's a thrown weapon with strength, I'm leaving the rage bonus on.
Okay, 7.
I'm sorry, Goblin, but he is now pinned to the wall of the cave by a javelin.
I have 1 javelin left, guys.
Nice.
Yeah, basically. Zigis.
Okay, so I got a question for you there, Mr. DM guy.
Yeah.
Is my spirit mantle on?
Technically, it's on when you wake up in the morning. So
Okay.
unless you've shed it for any reason,
Okay.
it is on.
And it's on for...
As long as you
I
keep it
can
on.
put it back on after a long rest, or in case I decide to use smite and it works out really well.
Yep.
Because and will that work on a ranged weapon?
I don't think I've written anything about melee or range about it.
Just says a successful attack roll.
Then it's a successful attack roll.
Okay. Can I see the bugbear from line of sight?
Sorry, I had my stuff open. Not the bugbear. You did notice the tent moving. You'd have to move at least up to here, and then you'd see them all.
Okay.
Like if you round the tent, you'd see them.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
All right.
And then I'm going to fire at Senor Bugbear.
Go ahead.
And hopefully this is going to be awesome.
You're gonna crit.
That's all right.
It's close
Gets
to a
it.
crit.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to... Does that 19 work?
Well, yes, it works.
All right. Big light crossbow shot. Boom.
Good
And then I'm going to
damage.
smite this guy.
All right. The smite, does it work on anything or just spirits?
That's my question, because it doesn't say in there. Oops.
All right, the smite. You can shed your spirit mantle to deal extra on weapon attack. No, it's okay. You can smite any creature. It's 2d10 psychic damage. So.
Boom. 9 more.
9 more.
Good stuff. Almost max.
The bugbear took the bolt, and then from your from around you, this like phantom aura energy just surged right where the bolt hit the bugbear in the back, and it just like slammed into him with somewhat deadly force. It, like on a regular person, it would have broken them in half. But the bugbear still stands. It lurched over because of the force of the blow. and then
Yeah.
grunted, turns around to face you, and says something in Goblin at you and points at you with his Morning Star. I think you can guess what's going to happen.
Bring it, shitface. Bring it, you piece of garbage. Bunch of crap.
Flight.
Bugbear charge. Do I hit you with 20?
Ouch. Son of a... Yeah. See you guys.
And that's 6
And
points
I'm
of damage.
down with a -1.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's why I went for the smite, man. I was down to 5 HP.
I mean, you'll just roll 20 and stand up.
Yeah.
It's pretty common in this game.
Yeah.
I understand that, yeah. So do we roll our death save right now?
No, at the
Next turn.
Next turn.
start of your turn.
Very good. I'll get my 20 ready.
Cool. The other goblins, well, seeing how everybody's dead to them anyway. They don't. Oh no. Oh, Zanben, you hid, right?
Yep. I'm in.
What was your? Okay, 25. Yeah, everybody's dead. So they start looting Kalech.
Oh God.
Except the one puking.
Kalech, you are, well, your weapons are taken away from you, and one of the goblins has started like emptying your backpack on the ground and going through your stuff.
Okay.
Kalech, make a death save.
Roll 20.
What the? You guys are cheating! I swear! What is going on?
Whoa.
This is
That's
a fifth,
perfect.
not 20 on death saves.
Oh my god.
I need to speak to a manager.
I play dead.
Simon, so are these games actually dangerous? What's going on here? I mean,
Oh. Here goes my fucking reputation.
Do I have to roll deception, or if I don't move?
No, it's at the end of your turn, but yes, if you want to appear dead, you have to roll deception or performance.
Okay.
Alright, you're dead. For all intents and purposes, you're dead. Zanben.
Wow.
Okay.
I swear, what is this?
Okay. I'm still hiding, but I'm gonna try with to throw my dagger to this goblin.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You barely see him. What you could do, because you're not going to be hidden anyway by the time you make your attack, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to make sure he doesn't have cover because of the tent, because he's partially hidden by the tent, you could move down about here and make your attack, and then you'd still have 3 squares of movement that you can move. You can move back to behind the stone if you want.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
So you strafe, throw your dagger, make your attack roll. Yeah, that hits.
should he roll again for advantage?
Yeah, you should roll for advantage, but I think you're gonna kill it anyway.
Oh well, just in case it has a crit.
Yeah, well,
Oh yeah, sure. Burn all your nat 20s. Roll again. No! 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 This cannot be.
wow. I'm loving it.
Cannot. Roll 20. Why you do this to me?
Well,
This is this is improbable. Like, that's all I can say.
Seems decent enough.
Well, that's a crit. Like, roll your crit damage for sneak attack. Go ahead. Just like,
I want to see the damage.
my goblin.
How do you behead this goblin with a thrown dagger? Like, that's what I want to.
It's a vaporized goblin.
And you can roll 2d6 for your sneak attack damage because you crit it.
2d6, right?
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll them manually.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's 17 points of damage on a goblin that had, oh yeah, 2 hit points left.
Okay, so
That goblin is dead, and for some reason my Roll20 decided that I shouldn't Wait, why can't I? That's weird. Goblin, I want to put something on you. Why can't I put anything on you? Oh, because you were a drawing for some reason and not an actual... You're dead. So your dagger goes into one ear and goes out the other. And the goblin just falls, sprays Kalech in a shower of blood. You get some in your mouth.
That's great.
Tastes good.
Yeah, it always tastes good.
Yep. So it's
Wow.
down to Marius' turn. You're alive.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Get back up. Come behind the bugbear. Did he see me or?
Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
if you get back up and you move, it's going to see you. It's still looking around, trying to make sure that everybody's dead.
Question: do I see Gurp?
Do you see Gurp from where you are?
That's
Gurp, you
fine.
weren't hiding, right?
Oh no, not with the rage going on.
Okay.
Never hide.
So I'm just gonna put you back to your standing position. Yes, you see Gurp. You
Okay.
actually saw him impale a goblin on a javelin.
I'm gonna stab the bugbear.
All
Probably
right.
not on a 12.
On a 12, I don't think that's enough. No, that is not enough.
Okay, let's hope he misses.
Let's hope that's what he does. Gurp.
Is this goblin alive next to Kalech?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, Kalech's turn didn't happen. Oh no, Kalech rolled a roll 20 to survive. Yeah, no, sorry.
Yep.
So it was Gurp, yep. Kalech's dead for all intents and purposes.
Okay. I guess 1, 2. I'll stay up here on the high ground, I guess. 24. Oh, that's too far. Okay. I'll move over there. All right. I'm throwing my javelin at disadvantage now at that guy.
All right. You also see out of the corner of your eye as you walk past the tunnel that there is a goblin providing cover with his shield to a goblin archer who's been waiting to fire at someone, and it fires at you.
Perfect.
All right, I'm gonna take the 8 instead of the nat 1, so that's a 12. Do I hit you on a 12?
You did not hit me on a 12.
Well, poop.
Okay. And then javelin at the goblin down on the ground by Kalech.
Sure.
Do I kill him?
Oh, wow. Good job, Gurp.
The
Good
sweet,
job.
sweet taste of justice.
You accidentally hit Kalech and he dies again.
Maybe my aim was a little off.
So, that's a complete miss. Thank God. That goblin's freaking out. Zigis, you have a death save to make, I believe.
Yeah, it's
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think we all know how this is going to go.
Yeah.
20, a 20. Oh.
Looks like your luck is finally run out.
All right, I'm going to
No,
lay there.
that's okay. I rolled a 7 on my first save. Then I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm due.
Yeah.
I'm due.
Yeah, you still have a couple of rounds. Hey, Bugbear Guy.
Yep.
Bugbear Guy is gonna move here and whack you with his Morning Star.
Hope he misses.
10.
He does misses.
Okay, I think that anything Quentin says happen, so Quentin, shut up.
We're gonna
From now on, you do not provide commentary on the game.
I'm so sorry.
The small goblin here. Oh god, everybody's. Oh god. This is the moment I was born for. He picks up one of Kalech's short sword, drops his shield. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, come at me.
6.
Would you say that I can
Oh.
reach for one of my weapons and
You could make
attack
an attack
that
of
goblin?
opportunity, yeah, because you were
okay?
appearing dead. Go ahead. If you hit, it's a sneak attack.
So I would have advantage because he doesn't know I'm
doesn't
alive.
know, yeah.
But then, okay, so
Disadvantage
I don't have
because you're-
anything.
No, that's a miss. And now everybody knows you're alive. The goblin charges at Zanben with both the short swords. It unfortunately had to use its action to move all the way up to here because it picked up the sword, but it still has one attack. Do I hit you on a 19?
Yep.
I'm gonna deal 4 points of slashing damage to your face.
Come and get me next time.
Alright, and then Gurp, you hear yelling and screaming from the tunnel behind you, and that small goblin runs down the tunnel and tries to hit you. Did you attack with advantage? Yeah, you did. You used your reckless attack, right?
It was no, I attacked with disadvantage because it was over 30 feet with my javelin.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't a reckless attack or anything like that. All right. Poop. Well, does a 16 hit?
I think that's just enough. Yeah, 16's a hit.
And that's 8 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And we are up to Kalech, who's now alive. And
Whew.
in front of the bugbear.
Does that bugbear knows I'm alive? Or is he too focused on Marius?
So, technically it doesn't know you're alive yet. One way or another, if you reach up to the bugbear to hit him, it's a sneak attack because Marius is threatening him.
Okay. Can I turn myself around?
You mean your mini?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just, when you click on it, there's like a small...
Yeah, over your head, there's a blue
Above your head,
line.
yeah. But there, I flipped you.
Okay, thanks. I'll sneak here and hit the bugbear. Oh, wow.
That's a miss. And now the bugbear knows you're both alive. Zanben.
I will dash out. No, I'll disengage with the rest of my move.
Yeah, you only move 2 squares, so you can move 2 more squares. 4 more squares.
Great.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So Zanben, it's your turn.
So I'm taking out both of my short sword and face the goblin that.
All right. You're both dual wielding. You're both fighting with short swords.
Yep. So
That's a hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
that's a hit too.
That's oh Jesus. Yeah, those are both hits.
Nice.
That's 1 dead goblin.
There you go.
Third Gerblin, do you move anywhere? Zan, do you move anywhere?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna move right back to my rock.
Back to okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Marius,
Okay. I'm gonna go swinging at
facing down
the
death.
bugbear, and I'll... If I hit it first. Okay.
Nice.
That
Good hit.
does it. I'll yell at Gurp, "There's a big guy! Come out!" And I'll use the maneuvering attack.
When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to maneuver
Which
one of your
would be-
comrades into a more advantageous position. You add that. Oh, you took the feat, so your human feat is battle maneuver thing.
So basically, Gurp has a movement which is half his speed that doesn't provoke attack of opportunity,
Oh,
and
cool.
I do an extra damage, so 10 on the bugbear.
All right, so Gurp, you want to move 10 feet somewhere?
Will I get attack of opportunity or no?
No, it's free.
No.
No attacks, no nothing.
Yeah, big bugbear, 2 little goblins. Okay, I'll do it. I'll run down.
All right, the goblin, the bugbear, took the sword blow, with as much dignity as it could, but it's starting, like, one of its eyes shutting off, and it's twitching. There's blood coming out of its mouth. It's holding on by a thread. Gurp.
I don't think I can reach it.
I'm sorry. Yep. Not from where you are, anyway.
Decisions. Gosh, he's almost dead. 2 guys down there.
So, I could do something with you.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to somersault down the ledge,
Yes.
if you make a DC 15 acrobatics or athletics check, you could do basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and get to him.
Okay, I'll do athletics. I think because I'm raging, I have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, athletics.
That's barely enough.
Yes.
So you do indeed run up to the bugbear, jump down the ledge, battle axe held high, howling like a madman.
23. 6 slashing.
It's a hit, and it is a kill.
Yes.
And also a very late thank you to Valaksha for the bits. Thank you very much. Love all of y'all. Just like I loved that bugbear, whom you guys just killed.
We dispatched him pretty well.
Oh, it's not over yet.
There are still
Zidgis,
17 dragons coming.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Zidgis, can you
True.
make your death save?
The water hasn't begun filling the cavern yet, so.
No.
Is it so now is when I'm supposed to roll
Yep.
the 20?
Yeah. Now's the time.
18.
Almost.
That's a success at least.
Okay. I'll lay there some more.
All right.
And pass turn.
You guys have riled up the crowd.
There's so many goblins.
Yeah, and you can hear some sort of war chant coming out from one of the tunnels. And there's a bunch of, like, hyped up goblins coming out. And
Perfect.
screaming, but it's Kalech's turn.
Woohoo!
Get the fuck out.
Where? How?
I bolt away.
Alright, you bolt
Oh,
away.
God. It's happening. The line's breaking.
Zan.
I'm moving out too. Just need to. Did I need to do an athletic check if I need to go?
If you want to jump down the ledge, yeah.
Okay. I'm
DC
gonna try.
15. Athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Okay, I'm gonna do acrobatic. I'm gonna try. Oh yeah.
Another nat 20. Alright, so that's 10 feet of your movement, and then you're down there, and then you can still move 4 squares.
Okay, so I'm gonna 2, 3, 4.
Well, I can dash a second time, right?
You can do move dash dash because you're
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm here.
Yeah, so
So
same
I'm
thing
gonna
for
try.
Sandan, you have another 6 squares.
Great.
The 2 rogues have decided to bolt on you guys.
Yep.
Marius.
I'm gonna use my healing kit on the dying
Alright,
Minotaur.
do you spend a charge to heal him a d6, or do you just want to stabilize him?
I cannot heal him a d6. That's another feat.
Oh, okay, you only have
Yeah.
the... Alright, well then, he's stabilized, not dead, but someone's gonna have to carry him.
Yeah. Can I pick him up as a bonus action?
Yeah,
or
sure. Like, as you're patching him, once you're done,
Yeah.
like, binding his wounds, you just pick him up. What's your strength score?
Oh, that's a good 12.
It's, so, you're gonna be it's not super encumbering, but I'll say like your speed goes down to 20 feet for the time being.
Yeah, like if I were wearing heavy armor.
Yeah. Gurp.
Let's see here. My flaw: I turn tail and run when things look bad. So
I
Seems appropriate. Yeah.
do
20,
believe
20.
that things look bad.
Gurp runs away, howling as his rage ends.
All right. Sigis, you're stabilized, so that's fine. The other goblins go out on the ledge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're yelling and howling at you, and there's like one of them, a bit taller, a bit bigger, wearing a metal, like hodgepodge armor with a flag, a fanion, floating in the wind behind him. And he's like, "Brayak, brayak!" and screaming at you, and the archer will fire at randomly on a d6, 1, 2 on Marius, 3, 4 on Gurp, 5, 6 on Zanben. Zan,
Yeah.
you are being fired at
Cool.
by a Gerblin. Do I hit you on an 18?
Yep.
You're gonna take 8 piercing damage.
Ooh.
And I'm dead.
And Zanben falls down. I'm just gonna flip you up. Thank you.
So, I'm gonna end this for today on my side because I'm going to be late for my rendezvous.
Oh yeah, right. You had an appointment. All right.
Yeah.
Well, ciao.
Ciao.
We might see you again. I'll let you know if your character survived or not.
Yeah, thank you.
Ciao,
Goodbye.
Jeff.
See you, buddy.
All right. I'm gonna have to fix the. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to fix the cameras, I think. Yeah. So it's gonna take me just a quick.
Oh, you'll break something.
I'm not gonna break anything. See?
Gosh, still 5 more goblins.
Wiley's back. This one here is going to be hidden. Kalech, you're here. Marius. You're here. Gurp is here. Marius is here. And everything is okay in the best of worlds. So. Kalech. You, as you're running away, you just hear the sound of an arrow lodge itself in Zanben, and Zan shrieks out in pain and falls down.
I'll go back. I'll pick him up.
That's 30 feet. That's your, let's say, bonus action, and then as an action, you can walk another. You can dash another 30 feet.
Yeah, and I dash.
What's your strength score?
12.
Yeah, Zan is not super heavy, so yeah, you can move another 30.
And I put myself against the wall.
All right. Zan has a death save to make. Let me just pull up his sheet right here.
Just go ahead and roll 20, Simon.
Yeah, sure. I should definitely.
Oh my god, I would laugh. That would be so funny.
Marius.
Okay, so I'm going to move and dash.
All right, I'll just bring Sigis with you. As you're charging through the camp, holding up an unconscious minotaur. It's like 7
Really
feet tall.
Big and conscious war-formed minotaur.
Well, the war form ended.
Oh yeah, it would fuzz out when the hit points go away.
Well, not when the
Well,
hit
that's
points
good.
go away, but when the is it when the hit points go away? I think it's only when you fall unconscious. I wrote that so long ago.
Yeah,
the war
don't worry
form
about it.
is. Yeah, no, technically it faded out. I'm gonna have to like reword it, but yeah, if you fall unconscious, you're not large anymore. The war
Not
form
very
isn't so much
Moorish.
a polymorph as a like the way you hold yourself. But whatever.
Almost
You're
like
still
rage,
you're
yeah.
still imposing and heavy. And also, Kalech,
Yeah?
you lost a short sword
Yes?
and you lost your entire backpack.
Mhm.
Okay. Gurp.
I run 50 feet.
All right. The goblins. Zigis, you were safe.
I have a death save to make, don't I?
No, because you were stabilized.
Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you took away your chance to roll in that 20.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah.
I'll take the stabilization, I think.
Yeah, it's technically better. I mean, outside of Simon's games, there's like a 5% chance to roll 20, but inside it's like a 15-20.
Easy.
The
Easy.
goblins give chase
Oh,
to you
God.
guys, but you manage to flee the mountain with your dead or unconscious companions on your back. It is a very arduous journey to climb down the mountain. And away from the chasing goblins.
Phew. That's rough.
Oh, Gurp will be back.
Oh, I'll go back
Yeah.
there. I need my stuff.
Well, we clean half the camp. There's just the other half.
I mean, that we know of. There's a lot more stuff there, we think.
What do you guys do? After running away for like a good 2 hours.
Short rest, probably.
At least a short rest, and
Yeah.
then probably move a bit. Move somewhere else, take a long one.
Mhm.
Alright, so you guys just take a breather. You can use your hit dice, you can use your everything.
I don't have any adventuring packs or whatever, so I don't think I could take a short rest and benefit.
You don't have, yeah, those, well, if someone wants to share their supplies with you, which means Marius or Zigis,
Yes. So I have.
you would have had 5 camping supplies, and you can share.
Yeah. You might want to look at the dice I just rolled.
Yeah, that's 2 ones.
Yeah.
But
So-
I mean, you still also have your constitution to that.
Well, wait, is that rolling? Oh, okay, hit dice. Okay,
That's there?
sheet.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah,
Pascal, it's
that's-
because your hit dice aren't written properly on your sheet.
Oh yeah. Okay. Because
Oh, okay, I
Ah.
see.
Yeah, because you were rolling a D0. Pascal was rolling a D0.
Okay. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
because
were
I
rolling
am
fine.
trying to set up everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 15.
So at level 2, I've got 2 hit dice I can roll.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Cool.
that's a 5. And that's a
Oh,
7.
I'm right up to full.
Cool.
No stress, man.
And does anybody... So Kalech, in order to use your hit dice, you would have needed to use one of the camping supplies from one of the other players.
Mm-hmm.
Who gave one to Kalech?
I'll give him a camping supply.
All right, and who gives
Oh,
one
thanks.
to Gurp?
I gave one.
All right,
I'm down to 3
Okay.
and 9 rations.
so you guys set up a quick camp, eat your sandwiches, bandage your wounds.
So I lost 6 bolts. Wow, that was rough.
Let me see if my hit dice works.
Down to 14.
1, 2, 3. 11. It's a lot better.
And that's where you are. A few
Hey, thank you
miles
for dragging me out to there. Oh my lordy.
It's a pleasure. Wanna go back tomorrow? That was fun.
I'm pissed off enough. I might want to do it.
Oh, tomorrow we're going back.
Okay, so long rest and we head back to the goblin.
So you guys take your long rest. who takes watch? Who keeps watch?
I'll take the first one.
I'll take
Wait,
I'll
we
take
only
the
have
third
to take two. We only have to take two. Or
I'll take
four.
third.
So
Yeah, you guys
we
can just do like 2-2.
Yeah.
4 hours each. Your rest is gonna last 8 hours if everything goes well, 12 hours if something goes wrong.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll go and watch whatever.
Okay, and I will... Alright, okay.
So, do we make a fire or no? Let's not attract attention.
Dry ration for everyone.
Alright,
Nice.
and then... Okay,
They're
let me
definitely
just
going to be out
clear
looking for us if they can see in the dark, so we shouldn't make a fire.
I'm going to just clear the map real quick.
Well, when it's my turn for the watch, I'll just put it out.
I'll take a quick bathroom break.
Sure, if you guys need to go to the bathroom real quick bio break or whatever while I clear out the map and update everything.
How much longer do you anticipate this going, Simon?
Technically 40 minutes. We normally finish at 2.
Okay.
Plenty of time to take care of the Gobbo camp.
Mm-hmm.
I won't take too long. Hi chat, how is everybody doing? Is everyone having fun? That was one hell of a battle.
So that's a long rest, so that'll be another ration.
Yep. But then you regain, full hit points, you get your mantle back and everything.
Right. That smite is cool, man. I was hoping to take that bugbear out. Man, if we could have done that, that would have been a whole different story.
Yep.
Still, worked out. Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna check the death save boxes. So down to 8 rations. And I'm down to 13 crossbow bolts. Now, is there a chance when we get in there that I may find a couple of those bolts?
You might, yeah. I mean, unless they purposefully broke them. Which I'd be surprised. Ah, come on, Roll20. Now's not the time.
Excuse me.
Alright. You make your way. I'm sorry.
I'll
You
definitely
make
have a
your way
hard
back.
stop at 2.
You have a hard stop at
Right at 2.
2? That's okay. Normally I try to finish a bit before, so we make sure that, to make sure that everything's fine. So I'm gonna put you guys here. You're all at max, right? Because you took a long rest. So let me just heal up your minis here. What's your hit points again, Hobbit?
12.
12, alright. 12 out of 12. And 16. Alright, as you guys near... Or is everybody back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's back, that's cool. So, as you guys crawl back into the refuge in the mountain, you hear sounds of battle. All around the bonfire are pikes that have been put up with goblin heads fixed to them. And in the bonfire are like just a humongous pile of goblin bodies. And all around the fire, you notice these bugbears fighting hobgoblins.
Oh, nice.
It seems like you guys might have left a power vacuum. Or something. They didn't notice you come in, which means I'm going to let you guys have a... We'll keep the same initiative order, but I'm going to let you guys have a surprise round.
We should totally just see how this pans out.
Is it day or night?
Technically, if you spent the long rest plus the short rest plus everything, it's a bit before sunrise. So your sunlight sensitivity hasn't kicked in yet.
Cool.
What we can do is let Gurp crawl up the tunnel, and when he's ready, he can howl like a wolf, and then we attack as a group. That's what looks like a plan.
If they're doing battle already, would there be any wisdom in letting that play out a bit before we break our way in?
Yeah.
Perhaps they'll do some of our job for us. Not as well as we would, of course, but...
Does anybody speak bugbear?
Nope.
No, sir.
Would I know, Simon, what bugbear, what language they speak?
Goblin.
If only they spoke Draconic for some reason.
If only.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a good plan. Just kind of wait and see.
All right.
'Cause
So
we wouldn't have any communication to see, like, to like tell the bugbears, like, hey, we're on your side. Let's take care of these dumb goblins.
not really.
I will still make a stealth check.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys can move wherever you need to
Wow.
move. You guys can place your minis on the map. As long as you're not going any farther than this line, you're still safe for your
Invisible.
surprise round.
Mhm.
Which line? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Because it's on the... Yay, I drew on the DM layer. This line. This line.
Okay.
This
Okay.
line.
I'll move behind this rock and I'll stealth.
All right. Marius is also stealthing.
Yeah.
And what about Zigis?
Just going to move up here.
All right, and
Get a clean line of sight. It's time to go.
you guys are waiting to see. Well, we'll start the initiative with Kalech. You notice them fighting one another. The bugbears seem to have the upper hand in this fight.
Can I climb that wall?
The one next to you?
Yeah.
It goes up for like a good 50 or so feet. You could climb it, but once you're on it, unless you reach the top, you wouldn't have any like holds to, stay there and attack if you wanted.
Okay.
And you'd be completely at view from everybody.
Then I will just wait at my spot here.
Okay. Marius?
Yeah. I'm going to go at half speed and move closer to the fight.
All right.
Keep stealthing.
Mm-hmm. Gurp?
Yeah, I'll try to sneak forward as well. Just at least try to get in range when I'm ready to charge. Yeah. Actually, can I crawl up the tunnel to my left? And crawl up in there?
Yeah, you can.
All right. I crawl up in here. Do I see anything?
Nobody.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So could I move like freely up in here and not have stealth, or? Okay.
Even when you guys are stealthing, you can move at your full speed.
Okay.
We're not in Pathfinder anymore. So
Yeah, I'll move up there.
all right. In that small like cave area that you're in, Gurp, you notice the two sort of drawings that are here are basically hastily made beds for probably the goblin sentries that were there before.
Okay.
Zidges.
I'm going to just stay. I don't stealth well, and I'm kind of ginormous, and I've got good sight lines for my light crossbow, so I'm going to hang loose right where I am.
All right. Them. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to, spend the whole fucking day rolling. I want one of you guys to roll a d20 for the bugbears, and a d20 for the hobgoblins. So who wants to roll bugbear? Who wants to roll hobo?
I will roll the hobo.
I'll roll the bugbears.
All right.
Oh.
Hobo got the.
No,
upper hand this
I
time.
rolled 20, so no, I have to roll a
yeah.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still, they've got the upper hand. Whoa, 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 whoa! You didn't die. You did not die. But the hobgoblins, so the two ones that are on the ledge, they start firing in the bugbears with their longbows. And as they're doing that, the bugbears are just, trying to defend against the other hobgoblin warriors, trying as they might to keep pushing the hobgoblins toward the bonfire. Unfortunately, they don't make any progress this turn. And that's when you hear the owl of a wolf.
Is that Gurp?
I think that's Gurp. I think that's your
Okay.
signal.
Okay.
Kalech, what do you do? You guys said howl of a wolf. That's the signal.
Well, is it his owl? Yeah? Do I
You
recognize
heard the
it?
owl of a wolf. I mean, just how good Gurp is at imitating the sound of a wolf, that is up to you to discuss. But the sound, that's what it is.
Well, where does it come from?
It
probably
echoes all
echoes.
around you.
It probably echoes because we're kind of like in this big cavern
Yeah.
ravine thing.
Okay, so it echoes from the cavern.
It echoes all around you. You guys couldn't know where the sound comes from.
Okay. Well, it was here. So I will move and dash and hide.
All right.
Uh,
Dash. And you can re-roll your stealth to hide in your new spot. Marius.
Okay, I'm going on the goblin stab in the back
All right.
since they're. The kobold has launched a signal. Advantage, I guess.
Yeah, because he doesn't know you're there. Oh, Jesus.
Nice.
Oh, so that's accurate. Yeah. Yeah, that's 15.
The hobgoblin is skewered on your rapier and dies instantly. The bugbear in front of you looks puzzled for a second, and then
I simply smile at him. Yeah.
And the romance began.
Oh,
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
it makes a pouty face. Gurp.
Fade to black. Yeah, super confused by the wolf howl, but the wolf howl, that was what they agreed on to go in. So he'll 10, 13. I'm up here. All right. I'll just move 50 feet this way.
All right. You
And,
just keep
yeah.
running on the ledge. As you're
Yep.
running on the ledge, you notice you finally see the sound of this owl. There is a prowling big ass wolf that's feasting on the remains of one of the goblins you had killed there before.
Sweet Jesus.
Zidges.
So we appear to be engaged. I'm going to take down this hobby right there. with a crossbow shot.
All right.
Does a 13 hit, sir?
You have advantage because he doesn't know you're there. 13 would not hit.
Let's roll the second die then, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
17.
Hey, that should do it, laddie. Here we go with some damage.
17 hits.
7 damage.
And it is dead.
Nice. I'm going to move into the cave.
The cave is too small for a medium-sized creature to pass through.
I mean the giant cavern here. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
My bad.
No, it's okay.
I am there.
The bugbears look puzzled at your advance and you murdering the hobgoblins. I want all three of you that are visible, so Zigis, Marius, and Gurp, to make a straight charisma check. 18,
Yeah.
1.
Gurp's super good at these.
I'll just be over here minotouring. Fuck you and your bugbear asses, motherfucker!
Yeah,
The bug-
Gurp's just up on the ledge like, I'm gonna kill all of you!
Yeah, the bugbears don't take kindly to you guys entering the territory again, so they're going to charge at you.
How are you liking me now, laddie?
Never wanted to out these bugbears anyways.
Nice.
Marius, do I hit you on a 23?
Yes, sir.
You take 5 piercing damage.
Oh no.
Wow, because I rolled like crap.
That's a
The other bugbear will climb up the ledge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as it starts to climb up the ledge, the big wolf in the back turns around and charges at the bugbear.
Get wrecked. I plan all along, guys.
The bugbear isn't hit, though. But it seems that the wolf doesn't take kindly to bugbears either. The two hobgoblins, seeing how everybody's fighting, they have their chance. They are going to get the hell out. Well, they're going to fire and then get the hell out. But anyway. And they're going to fire at the bugbear that's in front of Marius. Well, that's a crit. The other one misses, but that's a crit. Oh, wow, the bugbear takes 5 points of damage.
yeah, the crit only rolled 1 dice.
No, it rolled a 4, which is the regular damage, plus 1d8 for the crit, which was 1. So it rolled 1d8 plus 1, it got a 3 and a 1.
Oh,
And then,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
if you put your mouse on the numbers, you'll see them. And that's it for them. Kalech.
So I will sneak behind the bugbear and sneak attack him
Go right ahead.
with my long short sword.
Long short sword.
Well, lone. 'cause it's the
Lone.
only one.
Oh, long.
I
You
have advantage.
And that hits.
Yeah.
Barely.
So 10.
It does not like that. Oops, no, it does not like that at all, and I made a typo. There you go.
And I dash behind the rock.
Without disengaging?
No, I disengage. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah,
and
I will
then you
disengage
finish
behind the
your
rock.
move to go behind the rock. All right. You're just not
Yeah.
hidden right now. Marius.
No.
I'm going to finish the bugbear. Oh, wait. Oh, I wasn't on then. Well, I guess the 17 does it.
17 does hit.
So 10 piercing.
10 piercing damage, and with that, the bugbear falls down in a gurgle. Death gurgle.
I'm gonna laugh while I start to run toward the wolf.
All right. Gurp.
Yeah, Gurp will howl like the wolf and run at the bugbear.
And then you guys hear Gurp howling, and you're like, oh yeah, he's not completely exactly like a wolf.
Now we go.
Yeah, guys, remember that. And a miss.
That's a miss. Zigis.
I'm going to fire at the bugbear right here. Man, my attack rolls are really excellent. 21 hits.
21 does hit.
Okay, no, it's just me.
That's a 4 in the bugbear.
Yep.
All right. Seeing how the battle isn't going to their advantage, the 2 hobgoblins here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't flip, don't flip. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're basically, you see them. They're trying to remain out of, not necessarily out of sight, as in they're stealthing, but they're trying to skirt the exterior of the battlefield, like to try to remain as far away from you guys as possible, and they're like running away, basically retreating, an orderly retreat in a sense. The big wolf jumps on the bugbear, doesn't hit. The bugbear, oh my god, he is surrounded, is actually going to whack the wolf, and he hits. And the wolf takes 11 points of damage. And the wolf has how much hit points again? Okay, the wolf is still up. Oh, wait. I had the HP right there. Yep, wolf is still up. Kalech.
So all that's remaining are these 2 hobgoblins and that bugbear and that
From
wolf.
what you can see, yeah.
Okay, in that case, I will hide. No, I'll stay here, and I will stealth.
That's good.
And I will hide. Behind the log.
Wait, where?
Oh, well,
behind the
here,
bench.
yeah, behind the bench, yeah.
All right. Marius.
I'll move here and attack the goblin.
But they're retreating.
Yeah, no mercy for hobgoblins.
They're going the wrong way. We're going in.
15.
15 does not hit.
I'm gonna action surge and attack again. On a
20 does hit.
Nice.
Takes 8 piercing.
Alright, that's 8 piercing damage. It's not dead, it's bleeding. It looks at you a bit perplexed and then just shakes off the confusion, and you can see the combat, like the war face, come back on, and you've pissed them off. Gurp.
Yay.
Yeah, Gurp's gonna attack the bugbear.
Alright.
Battle axe.
That's
Oh, man.
not enough to hit. You should attack recklessly.
I
Just
should.
give me that
Well,
sweet advantage.
Yeah, I'm afraid the bugbear's just gonna turn around when I do it.
Well, so far, as long as you miss, it doesn't seem to care a lot about you. Zigis.
I'm going to go ahead and hit this bugbear again right here.
Fire away.
15?
15
He,
does
he-
not hit.
He has
Okay.
advantage because my barbarian wolf thing.
Oh,
That's only on melee weapons.
Oh,
only
that's
on
right. That's
melee?
right.
Okay.
Okay.
So then you don't have
I-
advantage, but no, you would miss also because of cover, because of all the other
Mm-hmm.
creatures around.
I'm going to move in closer, and that concludes my turn.
All right. The monsters. So, Wolf Boy doesn't bite the bugbear. Bugbear whacks at the wolf, hits the wolf,
Wow.
kills
Damn.
the wolf
Yeah, he does.
with a vicious blow with his Morning Star, and then it turns around to Gurp, and he shouts something in Goblin. The 2 hobgoblins, because screw running away, they drop their bows and they draw their longswords. And they attack Marius with their longswords. On a 9 and
And-
a 4.
Nope.
So yeah, they would attack with. Oh, that's weird. It says one-handed, but it's not one-handed anymore. Anyway, they try to attack you, and you just parry their blow easily with your rapier. And that concludes their turn. Kalech.
I'm sneaking on that hobo
Mm-hmm.
and skewer him. My sword.
Go ahead.
I have advantage.
Because you were hidden, but you still miss.
Yeah.
Now it knows you're here. Marius.
Okay. I'm going to stab the wounded one again.
All right. That's a miss. Uh-oh. Is your luck finally running out? Gurp.
No way. No way.
I think
Battle
the
axe
battle-
again.
I think the battle is about to turn.
No.
I'm just giving you a chance, Simon.
Yeah, sure. Zigis? It's okay. You guys are going to survive anyway because whatever.
I'm going to go ahead and pound old Bugbear with another crossbow bolt.
All right.
I hope.
You're just walking forward and unloading
Yeah.
on the bugbear. Yeah, that's a hit.
Boom.
Nice.
Ooh, the bugbear is almost dead. It falls down, a bolt lodged in its hip. It breaks the bolt away. And in one final, desperate attack, swings at Gurp. But Zigis, did you have anything else you wanted to do?
I was just going to move in closer.
All right. You're like the guy walking forward with a shotgun and just like shooting
That's right.
recklessly as you're walking forward. Does an 18 hit?
18's a hit.
You take 11 piercing damage
Okay.
because I am not happy anymore.
That's rounded to 5.
Rounded to 5.
Ouch.
The hobgoblins, one turns around and attack Kalech with his long sword. Does an 11 hit?
Yep.
And the other one on Marius, 9.
No.
They say fuck it. And they're going to run the hell away. You guys have an attack of opportunity.
21.
That's a hit. Which one of the two do you hit? The one.
The wounded one.
The one in front of me.
All right.
so-
14 is not a hit.
12 piercing.
So one of them dies. The other one, 1, 2, 3. Running away to fight another day.
That's
Just like
the
you
right
guys did.
direction.
Kalech.
Oh no, you're not going anywhere.
No, I'm going home to my wife and children. Yes, I am going home to my wife and children. Marius.
Do the same thing. On a 24.
That's a hit.
Nice.
11 piercing.
That's just enough to kill him. You just reach behind him and just stab him through the throat with your rapier, and it falls down, a limp corpse. Gurp.
I got this one, guys.
Yep.
I'll recklessly attack this guy. 19.
That's a hit.
And battle axe.
And that is a dead
Nice.
bugbear.
Yes.
Before we go into the aftermath, give me just a second.
That's max damage.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
That worked out well.
There's a goblin boss somewhere.
Oh, he's on the fire. You can see the
Is he?
flag.
Yeah, do you see the goblin boss in the fire?
Oh, okay. I guess I do see that. I know I'm not supposed to see all this cave stuff behind here, but I can't help but want to explore it.
Yeah. I don't think we'll have time.
Yeah, if the rest is empty, it doesn't matter much.
I mean, it wasn't like Gary Gygax's birthday, so it's going to be like a sphinx here that has like a terrible riddle that damages us. There's a trap pit here.
A beholder in the back.
Yeah, as much as I love Gary Gygax for what he created, it doesn't mean that I enjoy the way he ran dungeons.
A dragon's probably over here somewhere.
Yes,
Let's see
random
what
encounters
else.
all over. So, in the aftermath of the battle, you guys take the time to survey the carnage that you have wrought upon this camp.
Do I get my stuff back?
And you get all of your stuff back.
It's in the fire. You get none of it back.
Zigis, you get half of your bolts back.
Okay. I fired 10 of them, so I'll get 5 back.
Zenben recovers his dagger that he'd lost. You guys go around the camp, and I'll describe what you see for each of these rooms. The thing is there is so behind the throne. That's right. Yeah, I should probably. Oh no, that's okay. I think chat sees it too. Yeah, chat barely sees it. Let me just scroll down here. All right. So behind the throne that is right here. You notice that there's a door. There's like a curtain, a big tapestry, or yeah, that hangs. It's dirty and soiled, and whatever was on it before is just mostly erased with time. But there is a big stone door that you cannot seem to open for the moment. You went around and explored the rest of the camp. The reason why you can't open the door is because the game's about to end. But if you want to come back to it later, you can. However, what you do find in the whole camp, in the northeast corner here, where the hobgoblins went to hide, the hobgoblin went to hide at the beginning of the game. There are beds that were put there, a table with a few chairs. There's a chest that is there. It contains currently nothing, but you can probably safely assume that it used to contain probably the equipment that the hobgoblins had on them. Of course, the goblin chief died, but inside his throne, it was not very well hidden. You just had to move the seat. You guys found a potion of revivify.
Well, that's clearly useless.
Yeah, because we roll nat 20s.
Yeah. Whoever takes it, I'm just going to ask them to note also that it is Picnicwit's potion of revivify.
Picnicwit.
Yeah, I'll put his name in chat.
Yeah.
Picnicwit.
Thanks.
Just because it might be important later, depending on what happens. There's ample loot to be had around here. As such, what I'll do is I'll give you, because I know some of you, like Hobbit, you said you had a hard stop at 2.
Yeah, I'm up against it.
So what we're going to do is we'll do loot after. I'll put it on Discord on our server. You guys can share what you want. We can then sell whatever to Gisela at the trading post if she has the means and everything. Those that have a few minutes after, we can remain on the call and do that too. Before we leave, I would ask something of chat, something I forgot in our last sessions, and it's inspiration. And I would like to know, dear chat viewers, who among our group of players should get inspiration for today's game? Of course, the players aren't allowed to vote for anybody. Well, they can vote for other players, but not themselves. But who do you think deserves inspiration? And while we wait for chat to answer, let's just go around the table. Say who you are, where we can find you, all of that jazz. We're gonna do outros. I'll go last, so let's start with Hobbit.
All right,
newest player.
This is a fun session. This is my first time in your homebrew, first time playing in this, and I really enjoyed it. I've never been a Minotaur before, so it'll be fun to kind of explore that some more with role play and that later. But yay, I didn't die. It was very close, but good time. You can find me. I'm Wily Hobbit on Twitch and Twitter. I play in a game on Welcome Party RPG on Monday nights at 6. That's a good time. I got a PC over there, a little Elven Ranger. And then every other Wednesday, So in about a week and a half, I DM a game over on Castle Mac. We're actually running through the Goodman games Into the Borderlands, the rewrite for 5e of the original B1, B2 modules. So we're going to be in session 2 of that in about 10 days. So that's me.
Cool.
Thanks for having me. Very good stuff.
I'm
Very sorry about that.
I'm at Lapa.Sir on Twitter. You can find me in Age of Arcana every week, usually on Saturday morning. I'll play probably Marius next week too, or Mukluk, the Cleric Sword.
Cool. Quentin.
Yeah, super fun, Simon. Thanks for having me and putting up with my shenanigans and all the 20s, all around 20s, just for days.
Yeah.
If you guys want to follow me, I'm Twitter at Thragon. I don't post a lot of stuff, but I definitely retweet a lot of like D&D stuff that's interesting. So, yeah.
All right. And last but not least, Kalech or Jan.
Yeah, it was a nice game. Well, I don't have any Twitters. I don't have any Twitch, so you can only find me here on Age of Arcana. I at least play once a week, either on Fridays or mostly on Saturdays these times, because we do not have a game schedule on Fridays.
Yeah, well, it's gonna start again soon because Greyhawk's over. Speaking of, we're not gonna have a game next week because I'll be at Gen Con. So whoever amongst you is going to Gen Con, I'd love to see you guys in person, guys and gals, and everybody else. If you are, so that's why we're not having a game next Saturday. We are going to come back on August 11th and August 10th, actually. August 10th and 11th. So the Friday will be at 8 p.m. and then the Saturday game is going to be at 10. There might be a bit of changes brought to the schedule coming up. I'll talk to you guys in a moment about that. I had a lot of fun today. That was a very, very combat-heavy game. Wow. We spent like 2.5 hours in combat. We did about just that for the entire day. Now, you'll be maybe angry to know that combat doesn't give XP.
Yeah.
Killing
I'm just playing
things.
D&D, man.
We knows.
Yeah, you'll get XP for stuff. Well, milestones. You'll see it on the Discord. Thanks again, everyone that came and play. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for people in chat. I'm sorry I couldn't be any more involved with chat today because since I have only one monitor, I have to alt-tab between all the windows. So at some point, chat takes a lower priority.
Simon, you got to fix that.
I know, but I don't have the computer desk to have more than one monitor.
Oh man, I couldn't imagine.
I have to change. Like right now, I have like Internet Explorer, Chrome, Firefox running just so I can have like all the right windows to share, access to my notes. I have slobs open. I have Zoom. Like I wish I had more, but I need a new desk, and then I can have another monitor. Like I used to have two, but yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming, and I will see you again in 2 weeks. Bye.
See ya. Thanks for having me.